Welcome back to the DOF save. DOF to glory, episode number 2. Stream number 2. This is the save where we are taking FC United of Manchester, hopefully to the very top, but with being the DOF. And you guys, the viewers right here, you are in charge of all the decisions. You chose the team last time. You chose for us to go to FC United. You chose the manager. Welcome to FC United. Juan Mata, who's our manager. Let's jump into the save straight away. And this is the situation. Last time we started things off, we did our transfers. This time, we have got ourselves up to the January transfer window. So we're about halfway through the season. And we've got more transfer stuff to do if we want to. But first of all, we've got to do an update on how we've got to this point here. So quick update from last time around. You made us FC United of Manchester manager. You appointed, out of the candidates that we chose from, Juan Mata as our assistant manager. The assistant manager is actually the head coach. He is in charge of all of the tactical, on the pitch, training, all of the actual football. We're in charge of the recruitment and the staff and that type of thing. Juan is still in a job. Juan is doing okay as the update to begin things here. And you know what? That's where we should probably begin, because on the 31st of December, FC United sit atop the Vanarama National League North. Now, actually, the team that we built, the transfers we did put us in a pretty good position, didn't they? But 2 points clear with a game in hand. One matters. Barmy Kamiyami. No. That's too early into the video. That's demonetized as well, isn't it? One Matters Barmy Army is ready to go. It's quite a delay on YouTube from here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That was last time. And then sometimes it caught up either way. If you are in YouTube, if you are in Twitch, I can see both of your chats here, by the way. So it doesn't really matter which one you're watching on. I can see both. And yeah, hopefully this then goes out as a lovely video that we can watch later on. Will the stream highlights be made into a video? Probably, well, possibly, Cormac, but probably not. The streams go up that you can then watch throughout in your own time. I'm hoping that the streams are going to be full of lovely insight and that you don't want it to be a highlight. It's all highlights, no lowlights. This is the situation then. We have played 25 and we have won 16 of those 25. Is that good? Is that top of the league form? I suppose it probably is. Drawn 5, lost 4 in 25. We've got, what, 21 games to go? So we're over halfway through the season here. And we are top of the league. So I suppose it is good. Is that, I'm there saying, is that good? And we're top of the league. Imagine that the manager coming into the office and then the DOF going, is that good? What are you doing so far? Yeah, we're doing all right, aren't we? How you doing, Wojtinho? Can you make sure Macclesfield come up with you? Thanks. I mean, they're doing all right. They look in a good position, don't they? Just over 2 points per game. So I would say it is. Yeah, I think he's doing okay. But I think we're all right. He's lost 4 games. We lost to Telford. We lost to Fylde. We lost to Hartlepool. We lost to Alfreton. And then we drew 5 games. Buxton, Radcliffe, Spennymoor, Tamworth and Buxton. 116. Let me show you some of the results. Then we'll have a look at the team. And then we'll go over about what the plan is from this point on here. I'm kind of leaning towards doing not so much. And I did do some extra transfers, by the way. If you're in the Discord, all of the updates were in there. Transfer-wise and everything that I finished off the window with. And then we'll go from all of that. Who's the top scorer for them? What, for Macclesfield? I don't know. You're battling Robbie Savage's Macclesfield for the title. That's us, yes. Frankie Bishop says he's looking forward to Scarborough away. Hat-trick and a chippy. Lovely. Dan Delicious, thank you for the brand new sub. Appreciate you. I hope you're well. Right. These are the results. As you can see then, from where we pick things off, we started with a 1-1. We watched this game, didn't we? It was the 1-1 draw with Buxton away. We then backed it up, look, with a win against Radcliffe, Hendrick and Obi, and then we beat Warrington 3-0. Frankie Bishop scored his first goal in this game. If you're in the Discord, I showed you this goal. It's outrageous. Frankie Bishop, our boy wonder, it does this apparently, and I thought we were going to go for an all-timer season at the age of 16 after this. But watch him. Here he is on the ball. Look, captain. Why is he captain? I remember we made him captain. He scored the goal there. Look, lovely. We made him captain because we actually made Josh McEachran captain and made him vice, didn't we? And then Josh McEachran was out for like 3 months. Yeah. It was a good goal. That's why he's captain. Yeah, that's fair, actually. He scored there. Lameka scored a goal there, look. And do you remember I also said, if Levi Lameka scores 30 goals this season, I will do a stream where I'm dressed up as Harry Potter in homage to his name sounding like a Harry Potter spell. He scored not that... Well, he scored 3. It's probably not going to happen, is it? Yeah. How you doing, P Doggy? Hope you're good, my friend. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The other big update is that I feel like Frankie Bishop may have got a little bit carried away. And maybe the captaincy went to his head a little bit. Maybe the promise of a brand new contract, which he signed in about 12 days, went to his head a little bit. Because he turned up to training yesterday like this. He's given himself sort of David Beckham cornrows. And maybe it's because we gave him the number 7. But is that a yellow card? Should we be asking him to change that? Because I feel like he may be... I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, is this our first vote of the stream? Should he be released? Or at least fined? It's aerodynamic. I feel like it should be a straight red. Yeah, a first warning for sure. He's a team player. Immediate release, says somebody. Take it to the Clayts, John. That's fine because he's our best player. This is true. The manager isn't happy. So Real One Matter actually says in the chat, the manager isn't happy. It's a yellow card. If it's not changed within a week, it's a fine. Is he wearing a sarong? Who knows? Listen, I'm not going to be... I'm not looking... He's 16, all right? Double training for 2 weeks. Taken to the dump. £5 a week. Not worth repleasing him. To be fair, he has signed a new contract. He just signed it. He gets at 1.5k a week on the 13th of Jan. So he is going to get a lovely new bumper pay packet. He is also wanted still by lots of teams. So if Frankie Bishop deserts us, then I'm going to be livid. Under 18s for a month. No wonder he didn't play the last game. I think it's that, yeah. How's he managed that hairstyle while working at Boots? I know. He spent his £5 a week. He saved up for 3 weeks. How much do cornrows cost? It's not really my bag of expertise, is it, that? How much do cornrows cost? It's Paddy Pimlet with battle braids. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe that's it. Did that... I mean, Paddy won his fights with his braids, right? Fine and send on cultural appropriation of awareness course. I think that might be necessary, yeah. It was, Rene, it was, yeah. Kakota makes the point that he's getting a 29,900% pay rise. And that's what you get for scoring 4 goals in 16 at the age of 16 years with 3 assists and a 6.89. He got discount on the hair products at Boots. Possibly, yeah, possibly true. Afro next. I mean, his hair before that wasn't very... yeah, wasn't very afro-y, but, you know, fair play to him. He's rocking it. He hasn't scored in... Well, to be fair, he hasn't scored since October, where we drew against Spennymoor. So is that a worry? Josh McEachran is back, by the way. So we've taken the armband off him, I suppose, haven't we? Let's have a look at some of the stats of the players. Now, I've obviously got the 4-3-3, which One Matter likes to play, loaded in here. I saw a lot of people saying that if you don't load in a tactic, then the AI manager, the assistant manager, will do it himself. Annoyingly, you can't. You have to if you want to show the tactic screen at any time. And obviously in a save, in a stream, that makes a lot more sense. So we have, but I've gone with One Matter's 4-3-3, which is his preferred system. So he does use that more often than not. Does actually vary a little bit. I've also put no instructions in so that One Matter's doing all the instructions. This is kind of the best that we can do. But if I just load, let's do a quick pick best 11 to see some of the stats of the players. I also need to update you on... some other transfers that I did do. You may notice some new names in there if you were paying attention last time around. We have got in goal Dermot Mee. We did sign him. He has played 33 times. He's doing okay. He's all right. Beckham. Jen, that's fantastic work. It's upset me, but it's fantastic work. New hair means he might be back. That's true. How you doing, Reese? Welcome in. Frankie says he's worried that he's wanted by Rotherham. That is always a worry for any footballer at any stage. Beyond says his parents are taking all his pocket money. The work experience boy has made it. He's still here. He isn't interested in joining permanently, even though he is on a free... I can try and approach to sign him. He just doesn't want to talk to me. Work experience boy Sol said EB. But has been making the team, apparently. Let me just update you on the other extra signings that I made after the window closed. And it was these 4 here. So the window closed after we... Well, sorry. We finished the stream after we signed Jaden Brown, who is a left back. Actually not as good as I thought he was going to be, but we signed him. Since then, I signed 4 players. There was a 4-player announcement after this, and it was Cameron Ishmael, an Arsenal youngster who is also a left back. He's been our starting left back, signed on a free, obviously. Under 23 Egypt international, which is quite fun. I did see that FC United signed Andre Wisdom IRL, and I felt a lot like I did that. Did I make that happen in sort of some way? I mean, I've signed Jordan Rossiter in this save, and it feels very similar to that. Anyway, Cameron Ishmael comes in. Then I signed a new striker, Terence Carter. Terence Carter, who had been playing his football in Australia, having been in the US as well, and had a season in Vanuatu. And if you don't have a striker that played in Vanuatu in your team, then you don't know how to really football manager, is what I'm going to say to you. But this guy did score goals, look, in Australia. Has been our first choice striker, Terence Carter. Got 12 and 22 so far. He's been quite good. Obviously signed on a free transfer as well. I think he might just be a bit better than Damani Mella, so we signed him. I've seen Ishmael progress really well and end up at Dortmund after Arsenal released him. Really? Well, hopefully that's the case then. That'd be good. How about a save where you are the DOF and another content creator, the manager? I have thought about doing that, Wouter. Wouter? Let me know how you say your name, because I'm probably saying it wrong. And potentially at some point we will do that. We have got that is an idea for sure. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you. Very nice. The Vanuatu Premier League is better than the English Premier League. I agree. So he's going to be our striker. And then I also signed a right back in Dermi Lusala, who was an ex-Spurs youngster, played at Buxton last year. I guess that's in our league as well. Yeah, he didn't play loads, but... Oh, no, that was this season. Yeah, he played loads last year. Just a solid right back. He was actually 15k because it was compensation, but he's only 22, so he comes in at right back. And then finally, Jordan Rossiter. You know Jordan Rossiter. This was after we had why did I sign him? I can't remember, but we needed another midfield. It might have been because of the McEachran injury, or we were just light on midfield. I did do a, in fact, maybe I can put it on here. I did do a squad audit, or a squadit, if you like, to try and make sure that we had enough backups. Have I got the squadit on here? I don't know where it is. I'll show you the breakdown of the squad if I can find it, but I don't know if I can. No is the answer to that. It's in the Discord. Anyway, how does a DOF work? That is a great question. DOF works by us being the manager, but not be managing any of the games. Instead, we put all of our responsibilities to our assistant manager, who we are treating as our head coach. Our assistant manager is Juan Mata. He's our head coach. I've not managed any games yet. I am, total, where does it say here? Well, games played, 0. We are literally just the head coach, 0. We go on holiday a lot because we let Juan Mata take charge of the team, which looks a bit like this. Rossiter is injury prone AF. He is, yeah, but he's also, I actually thought he was older. He's also scored 9 goals, and I don't really know why. Why has he got 9 goals? Anyway, our team then, to continue. Lusala, Lucas Pitt apparently has got himself in as first choice centre-back, which I was not expecting. I thought it would be Sobowale or Obi. Obi actually wants to leave, because he's not been playing. But Lucas Pitt gets himself in. Jordan Rossiter set pieces? I don't know, really. Why would he... Does he score them? Maybe he does. He's got 8 free kick taking. So I guess so. You didn't even watch many games in the stands. Nah, I'm busy doing transfers, aren't I? How many times has Juan tried to replace you this season? Every meeting. Every meeting, yeah. Tries to chuck us out and bring in somebody new. That's the Juan Mata way, of course. But yeah, this is what we're doing. First time catching the stream live. Happy to be here. Welcome, Pirates Rock. I hope you're good. Right. If we then continue, always watch a man who goes. Yeah, watch a man goes to a lot of games. He does. He watches a lot. Frankie Bishop has played 23. Look, Terence Carter 23. He is rotating with Damani Mella. Tyler Winters has played 5 games off the bench and scored a goal. I did give him a contract, by the way. Josh Harrop doesn't have a full-time contract, but he's still around. When I turned 17, Discord poll needed for my first card choice. Agreed. That sounds good. Shall I was thinking, for people who are just joining, I wonder if we get a bit of a rundown to sort of sum up everything that's happened so far. And if we use ChatGPT to do that. Hashtag show me. Breezy, how you doing? Hashtag transfers. Hashtag here we go. Hashtag show me the money. Thanks for the 58 months. Appreciate you, Breezy. I hope you're good. I was thinking, should we use ChatGPT to do a bit of a rundown on everything that's happened so far, so that way we can we can like pin it as a message, and then someone goes, how's progress? We can have it as the progress board. I was thinking that might be a thing to do each week. Basically though, I need your input to tell me, that's the Discord. I need your input to tell me what to put into here. If I put this on here, what can I put? Did that work? Oh, I think I did the wrong one. Why has that gone there? Tell you what, We'll do it like this. If I do chat GPT. Oops. Right, what can I put into here? Do we need AI? I mean, not really, but I think it'd be just interesting to make it, give it all of the rundown. If I give you the bullet points of my FM save, can you give me a paragraph summarizing the progress? So then you guys give me the bullet points. One matter is the head coach. 2, we have a 16-year-old Frankie Bishop. What should I say about Frankie Bishop? Head cock. Right, that's a Freudian slip, isn't it? That's a very... Was that deliberate? Was that deliberate? Clayts, AI is so unbelievably bad for the environment. I feel like you're being a bit precious on that. Yeah, it's not great, but also we are like, come on. You're not a warrior. Come on, relax a bit. It's one of those. Works at Boots. Frankie Bishop works at Boots. Head cock of the FCOM team. Works at 16-year-old Frankie Bishop. Works at Boots. 16. I keep saying 16 or 18. Made vice captain. Vice captain. Mace vice captain. Made vice captain. Mention his hair. Just put his hair into cornrows. We are now known as the FCOM F-Cummers. That'll work, right? I put in my notes at Boots fortnight until the new contract. That's true. What else? Top of the league. Josh McEachran. I think it's like that. Josh McEachran has curly whirlies for ligaments. Right, that'll do me, I reckon. And then we pin this, and then there's literally nothing that people can ask about. Under the guidance of... Right, there we go, chat. Can somebody, if we just pop that into here, and then if we just pin that message, that sort of does it, right? So under the guidance of head coach Juan Mata, the FCOMers are taking the league by storm. Currently sitting proudly at the top of the table, the squad spirit is embodied by 16-year-old wonder kid Frankie Bishop, part-time Boots employee, full-time vice captain, who's just debuted a fierce set of cornrows to match his growing reputation. Off the pitch, the club's rebranding to FCOMers has sent shockwaves and chuckles through the footballing world, while on the injury front, veteran... They didn't put the rest of it in there. Well, on the injury front, how many do I put in there? Part-time Boots employment, full-time captain is my new Twitter bio. I like that, yeah. Despite his ligaments being made of what can only be described as curly whirlies, the revolution is well underway and it's glorious. There you go, chat. Apparently you can't put that many words in. What's the limit? 500. Make it less than... Make it 500 words. There we go. Right. And then that's the last time we're going to use AI today for you guys, okay? That's there we go. We've made a compromise there. How's that? I'll pin this one instead. Shockwaves and streams mantra. Yes, there we go. Right, there we go. Hang on, now we need Josh McEachran's curly whirly legs now. Yeah, maybe we do. Right, chat. Now, though, it's about continuing. By the way, if you're here, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, love you guys. Hello. I hope you're good. Like the stream. Now we continue by, we remove this here. We have a game coming up, and I think it makes sense to go and watch the game, because then we can get a bit of a handle on who we might want to sign. The question is, can we sign anyone? We've got 113k in transfer budget, which equals not very much in wage budget. Not enough Hendrick smack talk, potentially. We can add things to it, can't we? The chaos is clearly working. That's actually what it says, yeah. One matter is leading the FCOMers to glory with the club flying high at the top of the league. 16-year-old Frankie Bishop, who still works shifts at Boots, has been made vice captain and just unveiled fresh cornrows. Meanwhile, Josh McEachran's knees seem held together by curly whirlies, but spirits are high and the chaos is clearly working. That's absolutely perfect. That's nailed it, hasn't it? Let's go to the next game, and then we can do a bit of a a transfer decision, a transfer chat, and we'll see if there's any players that we can sign. Mainly, any memes that we can lean into to have fun with in a Football Manager save. How does that sound to everybody? Is everyone happy? Welcome to your Sunday stream, everybody. Right. If we go to Watching Man and bring him back from his vacations, we now need to go to here and let's get him to attend our next game. FC United, who doesn't seem to follow that closely as it doesn't pop up on here very easily. We are going to go to the Alfreton Town away game, and then we will go get ourselves up to that, I think. Do we get an interview with the DOF after the match? Potentially. We might do. I'm a bit worried considering their council scandal around young boy. Right. Excellent. Let's get rid of all of those. Okay, we've got actual offers and things. Oh, look. Alacon are trying to sign Danny Ayala, who didn't get a work permit for us. Oh, by the way, I tried to sign Sandro, and he also didn't get a work permit. Should sign the Andy Carroll so we can teach him a proper haircut. I mean, Andy Carroll's just signed for Dagenham and Redbridge, isn't he? Which is a fun one. Jordan Ibe's got an offer from Ave. I wonder if Jordan Ibe would join us now. Should we be thinking, would Jordan Ibe come here? Should we bring Jordan Ibe in as a backup? He would require NA and be an emergency backup. Maybe he's not very good. £700 per appearance. I'm so glad we got promoted, yeah. I feel like Jordan Ibe will be a good little backup for us. Can probably play both sides. Can. I reckon that's one to do. We use wingers. I reckon that's a thing that we should do. Bring him in. He's the experience needed. And he's only 30 still. He's got legs left in him, hasn't he? Oh, God. We've got a decision to make. Rotherham have made a bid for Frankie Bishop. If you go back to the Frankie Bishop's chat before, he said, I'm worried that Rotherham want to sign me. They've made a bid of 450 quid. That doesn't feel like a great bid, does he? Well, chat, do I accept this or not? You have to say in the chat now, accept or reject. And I will decide based on what you say in the chat. Keep Bishop. Refuse. No, no, no. Feel like that's a safety concern if you know. Yeah. Reject. That 40% next sale clause is tasty. All right, chat. People saying reject. What about if I put it up to 475? I'm joking. I feel like we're gonna reject this. Although Ghost Baby just wants to watch the world burn and has said accept. Only if they add some fish and chips on the side. Yeah. Not possible. If they throw in a bag of Watsits, take it. Loan back at least. We are going to reject this. He only has a slight interest in speaking to Rotherham, but does kind of want to go to Rotherham. Do a poll. I don't know if we need a poll, to be honest. I can pay that 450 quid. Yeah, all right. Chat, I will I will reject this if somebody donates £450 right now, because otherwise that's what I'm missing out on. Right, I'm going to reject it. Reject that. Sorry, Rotherham. Let's see if he kicks off. That could be interesting. Oh, by the way, Juan Mata has got himself a Manager of the Month award once so far this season and has only been runner-up once. Julian Dix won it there. Wasn't even in the top 3 except for most recently in December. You've been robbed. You have, yeah. Is Scott Chegg in this save? Yeah, he is, yeah. I think he plays striker for... that's the worst joke I've ever heard. I think that's who he plays for. Anyway, right, let's continue. Let's get to this game. I've been robbed. What? We need the funds. Do we need 450 quid? I don't know. You could have bought 4 Harry Maguires for that £450. Yeah, possibly. Oh, been postponed. Because Alfreton's pitch is waterlogged. Right, we're not going to that game because we've got a game in 3 days away at Hartlepool. We now need to go and attend this one. It's waterlogged pitch. Excellent work. That's non-league for you. Right, we're going to go to this game instead. I see what you've done there, Kokota. I see what you've done there. You've gifted us up to £450. Right, that works. Still not accepting it. Okay, let's go to the next 3 days then. Well, that means we might drop to second if Macclesfield win. Macclesfield lost. Macclesfield. Yeah, to be fair, they're in our league. Why would he actually want to jump ship to go to there as well? Like, there feels like it's. I mean, is it an upward step? I'm not sure it is it? How did they play? They didn't play. That would explain why they've not gone above us then. Maybe they play on the Thursday. Oh, by the way, I did ask the board to do everything. They said no to youth facilities. They've said no to training facilities. They said no to the youth level, although I can argue with them about this one. They've said no to that as well. And that's it. Thanks, board. Oh, God. West Brom. Okay, West Brom is slightly better, but he still says that he's only got slight interest in joining, and they've still only offered 500 quid. Surely his value is above 500 quid. We've got... He's also, hasn't he already said he's going to sign a contract? When would this go through? Would it be after he signed? It would go through on the 9th of Jan. No. Like, he's literally signing a contract with us, right? These clubs are taking the mick, I know. Let's ask for £1 million and see what they say. No. That's a downgrade from Rotherham. Brilliant. He's also showing a lot of progress. Yeah, actually really good for us, isn't he? At 16, our main man, our star boy. Frankie Bishop, but no, we're going to try and hold on to him. One day Frankie Bishop will play for us in the Premier League, surely. We're best mates. You said so at your barbecue. You can never sell me. Yeah, that's true. That is it? I'm not sure. Right, Hartlepool, let's go to this game. I don't think we want to sell him, do we? Cons intelligence, excellent. Yeah, we don't want to. Did I actually say cons intelligence, by the way? Because if so, that is fantastic. Where's the showing pleasing progress? Oh, we're on watching man. That would explain it. Selling to an African team. Right, brilliant. What's his worth now after the new contract? He hasn't signed it yet. He signs it on the 11th of Jan. So I'm hoping that his value will jump up loads at that point. At least then we'll get a good amount of money for him. But I wonder if now they're trying to sign him because he's technically still on £5 a week. We'll see. Check my value after the 13th. Yeah, we will do. We will do. Did I actually say that his cons are intelligence? What are his actual cons? Needs to become more convinced that he's going to take on long shots. Finding it hard to adapt into the core group of the squad. Needs to improve his passing. Currently lacks in-game intelligence. It does say that, yep. Currently lacks the game intelligence required to compete at the higher levels. That's interesting, isn't it, Frankie? Interesting. Cheers. What do you think of Anthony as an advanced forward? I don't know, to be honest. What should I have an opinion on that? I don't know. Do we get new gen renames on this save? Potentially, yeah. Haven't really thought about it. Not yet, Pringle. Next season, probably. But yeah, potentially. No reason not to. Okay. Huddersfield bid as well. They did. 400 quid. And he has a slight... Like... Do you know what? I'm going to be generous. 975k. No. Jordan Ibe is set to join. That's nice. Welcome, Jordan. Welcome, Jordan. Right, we've got a game to go to. Will he be in the team? We will see. Angry with the signing, who looks surplus to requirements. Feels it's unlikely that his good form will take him far enough. Yeah, Jordan Ibe's not amazing, is he? We're getting a lot of bids for Frankie Bishop here. I'm worried. Are we gonna lose him? I hope not. Scary. Okay. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, liking the stream is really helpful. Please do that if you would be so willing. Thank you. If Frankie leaves, this save's done. I think you might be right. Or, technically, chat, we don't have to stay at FC United as well. If Frankie leaves, we could follow him and try and get a job there as well, couldn't we? Jordan looks... yeah, he doesn't look great, does he? Right, we're going to go on holiday with our boy Juan Mata. We'll go on holiday. I don't want that on. And we will go to the game and see what Juan Mata does. Here we go. We're away. No, we're not. We're at home. This is actually one of the other teams that we're going to choose, isn't it? This is our home game against Hartlepool then with... We've got our number 10 there, which I think is Terence Carter. Is Frankie playing? He is. I see the number 7 over here, look. Frankie... well, it looks like he's starting. I want to see the teams. Does it come up? No. Here we go. This is the team that Juan Mata has chosen. Frankie starts right wing. Hendrik Sidibe, Josh McEachran, has got his curly-whirly ligaments in order and does play. That's fun. You're signing new players, but you're not touching the tactics. Are you letting your coach, assistant coach, handle everything whilst you just buy new players? Exactly that, Blue Monkey. That's the DOF. That's what we're doing. We're the DOF. Do you have the in-game editor on? Could make it a DOF, but just take over where Frankie goes? I think it's on, but we've not used it. And I don't know. I think we're going to try and do things as organically as possible, aren't we? Why is there a big, massive office? Not sure. There is a big, massive office in the background, isn't there? With some bins, look. This is what this... Apparently, the massive office block, big wall, bins is what we've got going on. There's like the high street. That's definitely a Paddy Power, isn't it? Right, let's see. We're underway. We're in the stands, by the way. That's why we're up here. We're quite high up. Can we get a bit lower? Nope, this is how low we can get. All right, good. Levi Lameka into Harry Maguire's brother, Josh McEachran. Big ball through. Jeff Hendrick is missed. Right. I really think he should have scored there, shouldn't he? Cracking nightclub back there. All the birds love the bishop. You can't even get in, Frankie. What are you on about? Is it like the underage night? Is that what you go like? Come on. Goal! Levi Lameka assist. Terence Carter header. We lead against Hartlepool in the 4th minute. That is a beauty of a header as well. Up the comers. Get it in the chat. Good start. Frankie's got a fake ID, possibly. Everyone in the town knows him though, don't they? And when I say the town, I mean Manchester. That's a glorious header, by the way. I'm not typing that. Fair enough. Do you know what? That's fair enough from you. Fair enough. Right, we are though 1-0 up. We go 4 points clear with a game in hand. Macclesfield are drawing to Fylde at the moment. This is going quite well this season. I think this is what we expect though, right? It will get tricky, especially if Juan Mata is still our manager. Like, does it get to a point where he doesn't have the relevant managerial skills to be able to actually like be our manager? I don't know. It's going to be tricky. Oh, by the way, my camera's going to go off. Just watch the game for a second. It's really warm in here. Right, it should come back on, hopefully. Hopefully. Goal! Did Frankie just score? I didn't see it. I was changing the camera. Go! Hello, I'm back. It's a ball in and Frankie Bishop, big header. It's a Frankie Bishop goal, everyone. That's why he's worth more than 500 quid and a packet of crisps. What a towering header at the back post. Outrageous. We need a song for Frankie. If you want to write me a song for Frankie, write it. I think he's offside there, surely. He's got himself an assist now, though. If he's on, he's offside. He's offside. Bishop for Ballon d'Or. Frankie Bishop is a comer. No, that's a bit. No. Write the song. I'll record the song. I'll get myself into the studio. Why not? Does he need a graphic, by the way? Because that's something that we could do as well. Does he need a goal graphic, maybe? Bish Bash Bosh. The cornrows gave him the head control. They did, didn't they? They did seem to work. Although looking at him in-game here, is he rocking the cornrows? I'm not sure he is. Frankie goes to Hollywood. That works. Lameka. Carter. Off the post. Bishop! He's done it again! It's a second. It's a brace from Bishop in the first half. Look at him go. Look at our star boy rise, everybody. This is outrageous. I'm not sure how Carter missed that, but it works out nicely. Like a young David Beckham. I am him. Get him his chippy. Love this save. It's ridiculously good fun. Yeah, it is good fun. He's putting himself in the shop window. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's not true. Back post headers OP they are, yeah. He's unstoppable. Twice he's... No, not reading that either, Keeney. No. He is unstoppable. He is actually him, isn't he? It's outrageous. Outrageous. We don't have a song for him yet. Well, excuse. But let's get ourselves into the... Let's get thinking of one, I reckon. I've been to Hartlepool once, never went again. Have you? I don't think I've been to Hartlepool, personally. Right, we go again. He's going to get himself in at the back post again, isn't he? Carter. Bishop for the hat-trick! He's only gone and done it! It's a Bishop hat-trick! First game of the day! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Frankie Bishop, hat-trick hero. In the first half, what's going on? Outrageous. He's not going anywhere. This is my home, is what he says. And I've got work in the morning at Boots. That's why he's not leaving. What is happening? If Frankie goes to another Manchester club, I'll disown him. We have to keep hold of him. It's a first half 18-minute hat-trick from him. Give him a new contract. He hasn't even got his first new contract yet. But yeah, I feel like we should give him another new contract. What a comer. Right. Jesus Christ. Market value increases. You'd hope so. I wonder what his value is actually going to be once he gets his proper contract. Because we might genuinely struggle to hold on to him. He's going to get an assist now. He's got an assist now. Work experience boy has scored. It's 5-0. Juan Mata is... Remember, by the way, this, like, before you're like, what's going on here? The only, like, Juan Mata is doing our tactics. Even if it was using my tactics that I put on there, we've put the generic 4-3-3 preset with no instructions, clean slate. Like, there isn't actually any impact that I'm having on this game here to make this so that we're winning the league. This, I guess, is just that our signings are quite good. And that's how we've got ourselves to this point. We had enough money to get, like, because we had no players, we had enough money to get good players. But yeah, this is what's happening. Time to rest folks and use subs. It's not me, is it? It's Juan Mata. Juan Mata is a better head coach than he is a player. He might be. Mata for Prime Minister. That might be too far, but I'm kind of into it. Please show tactic. I'm not managing Cartiero. We're literally just a viewer in this game. The midfield is really good. It is actually, yeah. The midfield of like McEachran and Hendrick, as Hendrick misses a penalty there. Why wasn't Frankie on it? I guess because Hendrick's our taker. That is a good midfield, to be fair. And Frankie Bishop is a wonder kid. He's not actually a wonder kid, but for us he is. Can you ask Mata to put Bishop on pens? I guess so. I mean, do we overstep our boundaries a little bit and start choosing penalty takers? I don't know. I kind of want to. Keeper's got that. We've got 15 to play. Juan, get me on pen duty. Yeah. Juan Mata might be might be better than most United managers in the last decade. He might be. We've scored again. Terence Carter, 6-0. Do you remember Hartlepool were, I think, predicted to finish first before the season and were one of our choices to choose from? I think we made the good choice, the correct decision, didn't we? Frankie on pens, I agree. Hey, Clayts, how is everyone? I'm good, thank you, Nerdiverse. How are you, buddy? Deciding penalty taker isn't overstepping, is it? I don't know. We are the director of football, aren't we? We're going to romp this league. At the moment, we are. We're 4 points clear with, what, 20 games to go. We should be all right. He's made a change. Damani Mellor's on. He's left Bishop on. Carter's gone left wing. What a first touch. Watch the camera view. We are literally sideline. The camera view is sideline, lowest height, highest camera. Highest zoom, sorry. Highest camera. This performance is for the 0.3% of female viewers you have, Clayts, or is that too high? It's probably about right. Oh my God, we're doing back heel crosses now from Terence Carter. That's probably about right. Wow. And Jordan, did Jordan I make the bench, by the way? I don't think he did. I think you might be, Leonie, yeah. I think you might be. Just read title of the stream, I'm a moron. Which team are you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is in the title. To be fair, the title is FC United in lower league. So, yeah. Also, I've put in the title Frankie Bishop Fan Club, as we concede a goal there. But that's all right. I don't understand people who can do the other cameras. I don't really notice. It doesn't really interest, like, it doesn't really bother me what camera we have. I usually don't use this. I usually use TV, but we've still zoomed in as much as possible with the lowest height. That's usually what I use, I think. How you doing, Bloomy? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. Long time YouTube watcher, first time Twitch watcher. Welcome to the new save. Frankie Bishop Fan Club is about right. Bishop first, club second. I kind of think I'm tending to agree a little bit. Right. Oh my word, we've got the manager sacked. John Askey has been sacked off the back of that 6-0 loss to us. Or was that before? No, it was after the game. Man spotted at Broadhurst Park. Man is known to be interested in the fortunes of FC United manager Clayts and likes to cheer on his fellow manager whenever his busy work schedule allows. Is it a busy work schedule, though, if you're watching, Man? Like, I don't think it is, really. Right, let me go to here. Shall we do, like, another... Should we choose a game from here? Oh, we have to watch Hereford. Because that's my boys. Should we go and watch... Should we watch Fylde at home as well? And then... Oh, that camera's gone off as well. Jesus Christ. One sec. It must be quite warm in here because my cameras are getting too hot and going off. Which is quite fun, isn't it? I might need to do one of those cool down times in a second. I missed the Worcester save, my hometown. What a, yeah, great save. That was a great save. Love that. Was he busy watching you like he is? Yeah. I might need to put the aircon on for a little bit in a sec, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, by the way, happy 14th of July, if I'm not the only Frenchie here. Happy 14th. It's the 13th today, though, isn't it? But yeah, happy 14th. That sounds like an article you see in the local newspaper. You should change your manager's nickname on Watchman's profile to Juan Mata so the news item makes sense. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad shout, is it? Might get confusing at some point. I'm not sure why, but yeah. I see what you mean. Right, I was thinking before the camera went off, I think we should go and watch this Fylde game and this Hereford game and then we should maybe holiday up until this point. Before that, though, we got a bit of a... We need to kind of watch out for... I might holiday you. If I go to next game... What day is that Fylde game on? It's on the 18th. So if I holiday watching man until the 18th, he should be back and come and watch that. We need to see if we can hold on to Frankie Bishop at this state, don't we? Wrong date. Well, it's tomorrow. You know, yeah, it works. Waldemar, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Right, Carter's going to get himself 3k. Classy Bishop got himself 3 goals and an assist. We have got now 6 days until he signs his first contract. And in that time, I reckon we're going to get some more bids for him. We haven't yet, though. Why are you not on holiday? I just told you to go on holiday to the 18th, didn't I? Stop. Go away watching, man. Right, go on holiday. There we go. Okay. I guess we're watching out for bids. We can do a bit of scouting, I suppose. See if we can find some... Oh, my word. It says offers made. There's 2 bids. Is there a... what is the temperature over there today? Camera destroyingly hot. In this room, it's only 23.8 in this room apparently right now. The little thing there is like for the baby, a temperature thing. But it is warm. But I have cooled it down a lot in here. But yeah, for some reason, the camera is struggling, which is annoying. But, you know, we move. I just saw the cornrows on Bishop. Yeah, he has got a new haircut. We think the fame has gone to his head a little bit. Who do you reckon has bid for him? Predictions. 2 offers made for Bishop. Who are they going to be from? I reckon Maidenhead. These clubs are really sniffing around. They are. What is a price that we actually sell Bishop for, by the way? That we have to say, do you know what? That is sort of realistic. We sell them. Our club, by the way, is the estimated value of the entire club is 500k. Our balance is 300k. So think about that when you're considering this. 3 mil, 2 mil, 10 mil. 25 mil. You look like Diego Bermudez, performance analyst for Leeds. Yeah, I saw you leave a comment about that, Spike. And you were like, go and have a look at this. I don't know how you can quite quickly... How do you know what the performance analyst at Leeds looks like? We cannot sell Bishop. He is not for sale. 125k? I think that's too little. I think we're about... I reckon 1 million. A few people saying 1 million. I think 1 million plus a future fee. I think we'd have to say, you know what? We might need to say yes. Although... I sort of don't want to. Let's see what his value is as well, actually. If it's to League One or above, 50% next transfer. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Morning, David. How you doing? I will be watching the Liverpool game, yeah. Right, we've got 500 quid from Bristol City and 800 quid from Norwich. He's willing to speak to them, but is happy to stay at the club. I mean, we're not selling him for 800 quid, are we? It does rise to 1.2k, though. But the answer is still very much no to those. Championship clubs as well. Oh my god, we've got championship clubs who want him. We're going to struggle to hold on to him, aren't we? This save's going to be about following his progress as much as ours, and he's not going to be at our club, is he? I am not for sale. I don't want to sell you. Fleetwood are in now. Reject, keep rejecting, right? Scouting on these people. I don't know why I'm scouting all these people, but we move. Any of them good? I don't think so. Right, we've got a game against Rushall, which I'm going to go on holiday for. Obviously. Let's see how we do. This turns into director of Bishop. It might do, yeah. It might well do. You're an intern at I'm an intern there, 2nd year at uni. Nice. At Leeds. At Leeds he's talking about. That's cool. Fair enough. All right. 3-0 we've just won. Did Frankie Bishop score? No. Josh McEachran, Terence Carter, and a Jeff Hendrick penalty. We've got ourselves 2 wins on the bounce here. Dermot Mee made 6 saves. We are flying. But I'm just worried about this Frankie Bishop thing. If we lose our best player, it's going to be upsetting. We just spent 3k on him as well. We just gave, by the way, for context, we just gave Terence Carter 3.3k for scoring 15 league goals. The bid for Frankie Bishop was 900 quid. Like, think about that. Keep projecting it until the owner steps in and says you have to take it. Yeah, I like that. It'll make you laugh. Every time I see him, I go, Clayts, really? Well, maybe we're long lost brothers or something. I feel like I look like somebody called Diego Bermudez. Did the keeper get an assist in that game? Did he actually? Where was that? Team of the week. Have I gone past it? Maybe I've gone past it. Oh, yeah. Where did it say that? Interceptions 1. I don't know if it says that on there. I don't think it did. No one back. He did. Fair enough. No, I believe you. I didn't score, so all these clubs think I'm rubbish. You're welcome. Yeah, smart. That's 200 IQ. I like that. The article below was it. Okay, fair enough. West Brom are back. 9k. It's going up, rising to 12k with 40% of next sale. Like, it's getting to a point where these are actual decent bids now, but we're one day. He signs his contract tomorrow. So I'm going to reject it, but it has gone up 10 times. Frankie Bishop also 9.15 in training as well. Very good, Frankie. 4.8 from Emeka Obi. I would like to sell him. Can we get money for him? I'm going to offer out Emeka Obi. I've got 20k for him, look. He doesn't play, and he's really upset. And he's dropping 4.8s in training. I feel like we should try and move him on. There's no one interested in him, though. Let's transfer list him and see what happens from there. He should be on your Football Manager database. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not on there in that. Diego Bermudez. He is there, look. He's a bit more ginger, but I sort of see it. I mean, you can't now tell because the camera's gone off again. It's not a bad shout, is it? Hold on. Hold on. A bit more ginger. And he wears glasses and I don't. But time for a new camera. Reese, you say this every time. No. It's actually 2 cameras batteries. The batteries get too hot, so it's not. No. Need the popcorn machine. Yeah, we do. I mean, we could basically, chat. Your other option is this. Tell me what you can hear if I put this on. This is why I don't have it on when we're streaming. How does that sound? I'm assuming not great. Is it like popcorn machine in the background? Not the best. Yeah. I'm going to turn it back off again. Like white noise. Yeah. I'm going to turn it back off again. Like you want to run, like you're running a machine. That's exactly what I'm doing. But bearable. Nah, I just think it is. People like, especially on YouTube as well, you'll be able to not have the music and stuff as well. So yeah, I'm not going to put it on. It's not awful. I appreciate you guys being really nice about that because yeah, I'm still not going to put it on. But yeah, just the humming in the background. Okay. Let's not do that. But actually, even that blast there did cool it down a little bit. You're just nice, I think. Look at him. Frankie Bishop there. Just nice to put up with it, I reckon. Every time you turn it on, it's just my coffee machine. Yeah. It's perfect, but you know, you can turn it off again. Guys, it's pretty bad. Exactly. You're just being way too kind about it. We're not, don't worry. I'm not going to have the noise on in the background. You just have to put up with it every now and then my the camera going off, I guess. Just because it's where the camera is as well, behind the computer, like behind the monitors, it's obviously going to be warmer there as well. So the heat comes up from the computer, goes behind there, and it's just on the battery, which gets too hot because it's obviously plugged in the whole time. So it's just one of them, isn't it? Frankie's FM picture looks like a police e-fit image. It does a bit, yeah. It does a bit. Yeah. Sounds like a microwave. Nice. You can hear it, but maybe talk louder to cover the noise. I'm not going to shout over it. Don't worry. We're good. Okay. We are... Oh, Frankie signed his contract. Frankie has signed his first official contract at the club, meaning... No, he hasn't. Is it on the 13th? Oh, it's today. It's contract day. Today. Happy new contract day for Frankie Bishop. Will his value go up enough that teams are no longer interested in him? It's actually, apparently, only Birmingham who are interested at the moment. Let's see. Happy... He hasn't signed it yet. We have a meeting with Juan Mata as well, which we need to go to. He says, I recommend individual endurance training for Kevin Stewart. Fine. We need to end Jeff Hendrick's individual passing training because it's not yielding results. Fine. I would recommend ending Damani Miller's individual shooting. Fine. Train that. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'd recommend that you automatically make any unfit players. Fine. That's probably going to kick us, but I'm just listening. I'm listening to Juan here, all right? He's the manager. How's Jack handling the heat? He's doing all right, to be fair. I've been using this room quite a lot with the AC on. He's doing okay. Fine. I'd recommend asking price to 55k. Yep. We should consider formally recognising Josh McEachran as a fringe player. All right. What's he now? Regular starter. All right. I'm just going to say do it to these. If he causes problems, this is what's happening. Happy birthday, Frank. Oh, it's his birthday. Yes. Sorry, it's not just contract day. I suppose you're probably celebrating that more, though, aren't you? Because you're now going to get £1,500 a week at the age of 16. But yeah, happy birthday as well. Move on. Frankie Bishop needs to train and play at a higher level with new experiences if he is to reach his full potential. Why would you say that one? Don't say that. No. He's 17 now. Don't say that. What car are you buying me? You can buy your own car with £1,500 a week. Dermot Me, also higher level as well. Not happening. Oh, highly influential Lawrence Maguire. Well done, Loz. Good. He hasn't actually. No, he has. I was about to say he hasn't tried to replace me in this meeting, and then he's said that we should hire Eddie Jennings and Joe Monks as a director of football. So he has. Yeah, you can go with these guys. Barry Fuller. Sure. Okay, good meeting. One wanted to force him out. Disgusting. It is disgusting, isn't it? He's trying to get rid of Frankie Bishop, trying to replace me. Who does One Matter think he is, really? Outrageous, to be honest, isn't it? Outrageous. Right. Happy birthday, Frankie. Yes. I love that. Let's see what his value is now that he signed his contract. One Matter's annoyed Cameron Ishmael by not making him a star player. Value. Have I got values here? Not that high. Frankie Bishop's value is still really low. Oh, no, he hasn't. Okay, he technically hasn't signed it yet. He hasn't. It must be contract signing later. There it is. He's on his 1,500 a week. His value is now up to 16k. Right. The real One Matter angling to take Bishop with him to a higher club. I think so. I think they want to leave together, don't they? Is that scary? What car do you reckon Frankie Bishop drives, first of all? He can buy his first car. He's 17. He's on 1,500 a week now. What do you think he buys? Is he I was going to say, do you think he's quite flash? He's got cornrows, so maybe he is. Prius, Fiat 500, Toyota. Does he start quite small and build his way up a little bit? Or does he do the classic thing that footballers do and go quite big quite early on finance? I reckon he might go on finance. Should ward off clubs coming in for him until the summer at least? Yeah, he doesn't have any interest now that he signed his new contract, which is a good thing. I wonder if we give him a new contract for the end of the season. Fiat, a Golf, a car stuck in ads. What does that mean? Corsa, Clio, a Polo. We've gone quite. I feel like you've gone quite modest with him. His personality is spirited. Reputation is still local, I suppose, even though he has got 7 goals now in the National League North. A McLaren Senna. Yeah, that's more like it. Who are you and where is Clayts? Don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? By the way, my whole thing with this glasses thing is I'd like to wear my glasses a bit less, just because they're actually annoying for like the reflection in there, and also I don't actually wear them that often. I just wear them on stream because I'm at home and just chilling type of thing. I want to get you guys used to me not wearing my glasses. But my whole thing with it is, if anyone asks where my glasses are, I'd like us to pretend that I never did wear glasses and that they've somehow imagined it. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's my approach to this. Right, we've got a game against Gainsborough Trinity. Are we going to do more transfers? Should I have a look at players? Like, are there any good ones, basically? What was I looking at here? I did work permit. Their expired contracts would probably fail to get a work permit. Let's put that back on. These defensive mid. No, these are anywhere. What are glasses actually? Yeah, like a Mandela effect. Exactly. Yeah, I wear contacts. Yeah. Also, he can't drive at 17. Why not? Pinozzo, he can. We're in the UK. He is 17. He can buy a car. He can drive. Yeah, you can drive at 17 here. You didn't even wear your glasses. Exactly. Lost his glasses like Will Mackenzie. Exactly. Benny Couto from Oldham, decent player. I don't know if he's going to want to come to us though. This is the list of people who are actually interested, sorted, I believe, by, I don't know, work. I was going to say world reputation, but I'm not sure it is at this stage. Let's do world rep and see if we can get any big names. Martin Kelly is still on there. We didn't actually ever sign him, did we? Sam Magri, Liam Moore, Robbie Brady could be fun at left back. Wait. Have you had a youth intake? Oh my God, we did have a youth intake preview. There might be a new Frankie Bishop. Youth intake preview would have come through. It's not good. Okay. I bet he hasn't passed his practical yet, though, so it's a supercar with owl plates. Getting a test impossible at the moment. Yeah. He'll have owl plates on it, but he can drive. His mum has to sit next to him. But yeah, that's fine. Well, to be fair, it is actually 4-star good intake with 1 C goalkeeper. It might be Ollie French Junior. Camera's going off again, by the way. The Glasgow screen filter. Exactly, Miles. You know it. You get it. Franklin Bishop. Yes. This is annoying. I am aware of that. I apologise. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's because it's warm, I think. Indonesian fans watching the stream here as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Worldwide. That's what they called me. Right. So, yeah, we're going to get that in April. We got our youth intake. So we'll keep an eye on that. We should get that today. I reckon we can make some quite swift progress once we've done transfer stuff. Was there anyone on this list that we need to be looking at? I'm sort of thinking no, because I think the team's doing all right, and I don't think we need to push it too much, especially because we haven't got that much money, look. Hello, camera, come on. Come back. My brother is class, by the way. He'll be coming through soon. Interesting. Is he a keeper? The camera's not come back on this time, which is extra fun. Let me do that. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Do this. It should come back on. There we go. Okay. Where's Clayts turn into John Cena? Again, I didn't disappear. I don't know what you're talking about. Morning, Watto. How you doing, buddy? Have I ruined the wage budget? Oops. A little bit, yeah. We are over on... Okay, there we go. We've got 16k left and we're okay. We've got no scouting range as well, which isn't great because we've run out of money. I mean, is there anyone we can actually sell who doesn't play? Obi, I'd love to sell, but no interest. Taylor Kane's unhappy because he wants to start more games. Does he not play? He's actually quite good, but doesn't play. No one's really interested in buying our players except for Frankie Bishop, though, is the problem. Let me go back on my squad view. I like this much better. There we go. Unless bad injuries happen, I don't think you need anyone. I sort of agree. You guys are like, you're the trust fund, the brains of everything. What do you reckon? Do we keep it quite chilled and not really do too much? Is that, yeah, the backup keeper is actually called Redmond Evans. It's actually, he's a real person. Redmond Thomas Fraser Evans, look. He's not even made up. Oh, yeah, Frankie Bishop's Welsh. Yeah, born in Rhyl, in Wales. Very Welsh. Favoured personnel, Juan Mata. Manager. Look at that. Yeah, also, ask him what his name is, Frankie. He's literally your teammate. Come on, right, let's go on holiday for the next game, and then we'll watch the Fylde game, I reckon. Let's do that. Let's go and see. But yeah, you sort of have ruined the wage budget a little bit, haven't you? Right, we've won 2-0. It is a Frankie Bishop yellow. Terence Carter, Jeff Hendrick penalty. How many goals has Jeff Hendrick got now? He's got 9. And I imagine most of them have been pens. Like it. Lusala played well, got an assist. I don't talk to 1-star ability players, lads. Does anyone in chat want to do an online save on PC? That's one way of doing it, I suppose. Bishop to Real Madrid, here we go. 100 million fee agreed. No. We're not talking that into existence. No. All right, we've got Fylde next, which we are going to go to. Hereford just lost. I don't think... We've signed Jordan Ibe. Did Ibe even get on the bench in the last game? That is a question. Always knew Jeff Hendrick was a good signing. He has been, yeah. He has been. Any news on FM26? No. Jordan Ibe did not make the bench. You can only pick 5 subs as well, which is why we don't need loads of players. No love lost as O'Kane and Morgan go head-to-head. Okay, against it. What, is this old manager? Yes, this is old manager. Okay. Demi Lasala, well done. Obi, rubbish training again. Any interest in you yet? I'll tell him to go and find a club. He'd like to. Right. Watching man is back ready for the game. Add Frank his penalty kick taker. Chat. Question. A quick yes or a quick no? Would you like me to overstep my boundaries a little bit and make Frankie Bishop the penalty taker? I've not set anybody right now because it's up to Juan Mata. Yes or no? We're going to do a quick one word in the chat rather than anything else here. No, sorry, Frankie. Oh my word, this camera's annoying. One sec. I'm going to see if I can put a fan behind there. Oh. Can you hear that noise, chat? How's that noise? There's a fan on, but I don't think it's very loud. Sorry, this is annoying. Not even noisy? Okay. Is this why somebody said that, is there going to be a highlights video? Does this make the highlights? Me fixing the camera? I'm good with the fan on as well. Can you hear that at all? Or is that like, literally tell me if you can hear that. I've faced it so it's going behind and hopefully it just blows in there and circulates the air a little bit behind. What batteries overheat in 23 degrees rooms? Temu Cam. Well, it's not the 23 degrees right behind the inside a camera, is it? That's why. And also it's not the, think about it, it's not the camera's battery. You have to use a camera as a webcam, you use like a fake camera to put it in there. Can't hear it over our own fans. Nice. So you do like it, I don't know, if you stream you know what it's like, but yeah, basically it's not it's not the camera, it's the you put a fake, it's like a fake battery inside it to keep it on constantly type of thing. Can't hear the fan. All good. Oh, hopefully good. Right, chat, I didn't see that. Let's do a quick poll on, I'm going to do a quick poll on Twitch just because it's quicker. Frankie pens, yes or no? 1 minute, you decide whether Frankie takes pens or not. And like, I'm going to leave it up to you guys whether we, it's like on a nature documentary. If you see like an animal being killed, do you step in or do you just allow nature to take its course? That sort of it. Maybe a Logi simple webcam on USB would do. I'm fine, thank you guys. Thank you for the tips though on how to do my stream. I think having this camera is much better, but cheers. Middle ground is you suggest the matter, but matter as the final call. I don't really think I can do that though, can I? Does that work? I don't think I can do that. Right, we've got play wingbacks. Thank you. More people saying no. I rate it, you know. I rate it. Nepotism, we're not doing it. We're going to let the game decide. It says 20 votes at the moment for no, 13 for yes, although there is a little bit of time left. That's, I respect it, chat. You're going for like, you've got your own minds. We don't full on go memes. We take things seriously. Right. Frankie's not taking penalties. We don't intervene. We have a game though today, which we need to go on holiday for. Watch Your Man will attend, and let's go and see. I know the entire FCOM brand is built around Frankie, but forcing him on pens when he can barely take them is not worth it. I agree, and Frankie himself says he respects the fans' decisions. Lovely work, everybody. I'm on board with that as a mentality. Very good. Okay, we need to go on holiday. Can't possibly be going to that game there. Let's come back after a day. And here we go. Have you considered inviting us all over to Devon to sit on the other side of your desk rather than use that Temu camera? I have considered that gambling. You're all welcome. Let's go. No pen taker will ever be good as Carl Collier. That is also true. Here we go. Does Frankie Bishop make the 11? I don't actually see him. I do see him. He's there. He is going to be playing. He is going to be playing. It is Bishop on the right, Mella through the middle. So there's no Carter. Lameka rostered. O'Kane does start. He's rotated a little bit here. That isn't the normal 11, I don't think. Who's captain? It's not. McEachran plays, so he's not captain. Is that big Lawrence? Is he playing Lawrence Maguire? He is. O'Kane, Sidibe, Rossiter in the midfield. Fun. Bishop on the right-hand side, Mella through the middle. We are underway against Fylde as Dermot Mee makes a good save. Make Lawrence Maguire the pen taker. I'm not gonna make Frankie Bishop the pen taker. I'm not gonna suddenly go and put Harry Maguire's brother as the pen taker. No, relax. Gabigol thinks he's good at pens, but that man just never scores pens, even though he has 20 penalty taking. Yeah, I feel like pen taking alone just doesn't really matter, does it? It's like, it must be to do with the composure and other things too. Just got my first Twitch follower, Frankie Day, in the live streams. Deal. I'd watch. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Here we go. First attack for us. It's into Rossiter. Sidibe on work experience. I think composure more important, yeah. And probably just like finishing technique, isn't it? Damani Mella, good save, keeper. That was a chance. And O'Kane smashes it over. It's actually a save. O'Kane corner. Right, prediction in the chat. How many goals does Frankie Bishop score in this game, everybody? What do you reckon? Hi, I woke up at 6 a.m. for this stream. My guy. Thank you, Zach. How you doing? Happy 6 a.m. Happy Sunday. How many goals does Frankie get in this game? I'm going to go no goals, 6.3, hooked on 50. Is the work experience kid still getting paid by a senior team? I have no idea, actually. Just the one scorpion kick, just one goal, one assist. Robbo says 8 goals. Interesting. That would be quite the turn up for the books, wouldn't it? Perkins. Oh, I've just said Perkins like that. Here we go. This is a chance for Fylde, you know. Good tackle. Don't you dare give a penalty for that. He doesn't. Good. Desmani says 1 assist. Here he is. Look, in the corner. Keeps it in. Puts it out for a throw. Calm. Chilled. 1 Rabona. All right, this is it. 23rd minute. Where's Ollie in the stands? I'm not sure. Where's Watching Man in the stands? That's what you really should be looking for. Because you'd be able to notice him, wouldn't you? Yeah, he was tracking back. You have to say he was tracking back there. He's on a 6.9 with no involvement. Not yet, no. Here he is, look. Here he is, down this side here. Big boy Bishop. Is Ollie Watching Man? Maybe he is. Rossiter. Into Lamecca. Who's at the back post, everybody? Mella. Penref. We're going to get a penalty. And we've not given him pens. So it's going to be Levi Lamecca. In the absence of Jeff Hendrick, Levi Lamecca will take it. And have it saved. Maybe Frankie should have been on pens, chat. That's all I'm going to say. There might have been a lesson to learn from this. And it might be actually... Maybe Frankie should be taking the penalties in this team. O'Kane corner, though. Hit at the back post? No. No. Nice and calm. They've got it away. Right, we've been okay in this game. But Fylde are a good team. They're 4th in the league, look. We do... What are Macclesfield doing? They are winning against Hereford, look. Told you, chat. Bishop would have scored that penalty. He might have done. Justice for Frankie. You might have been... You may be right. Ollie's behind the F-cum dugout, giving it big ones to Wan. I think you might be right, yeah. At this point, the board or even the FA will get concerned about the conflict of interest, with you acting as Frankie's agent as well as the club's DOF. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, my mum's kicking me off the computer to do my AS level revision. Catch everyone later. Up the F-cummers. Brilliant. See you later, Frankie Bishop. Maybe, but we can't interfere. We can't, can we? We can't interfere with nature. That's our role here. If you decide on penalty takers, where does it end? Here you go. Levi Lamecca. Scores! 6 for the season. 24 to go for the Harry Potter stream, by the way. That's, I'm not worried. It's a good goal, though. Terrible defending. Dermot Mee gets another assist. Beyond. You called it. He's got another one. Levi Lamecca on the end of it. It's very Edison. It was actually a really good finish, wasn't it? Yeah. Levi Lamecca and that keeper has been disarmed. Thank you very much. Almost there. Made up for the pen miss. Yeah, he did actually. Misses the pen. Makes up for it. Frankie's picked up another yellow, by the way. 6.4. He's going to get 30 goals. He's got, what, 20 games to go to get another 24 goals? I think it's unlikely. I think, to be honest, I had Dermot before in his class. Yeah, he's been very good for us, actually. Free kick for Fylde. What will Dermot do with it? He will... Not great defending that. That was a bit... rank, wasn't it? Why is that gone in like that then? So he hits the bar. Bruce heads it. Lamecca misses it. And then Farmer pokes it in. Okay. Dermot Mee, not as class there. Although I wouldn't really blame him necessarily. I think it hits the poster first, doesn't it? Frankie Bishop, 6.4. Sol Sidibe, 6.4. Will he hook him? Will he hook the star boy in this game, Juan Mata? A bit of brave management. And actually, if he doesn't, should we be looking at Juan Mata and thinking, does he have the backbone for this? Is he a bit too spineless for us? Is that possible? We kind of want a manager who's going to make the big calls, don't we? Or maybe he trusts the process. Maybe he'll prove us all wrong here. Lameka, Rossiter, Sidibe, work experience, puts it wide. That was a weird technique on the shot, wasn't it? It's a bit odd. Owen Farmer is a non-league baller, is he? Interesting. Ishmael, I thought I was going to... Penref again! We're going to get another penalty. He's already missed one, Lameka. He's going to take the... No, he's not. We've changed it up. McEachran is that, I want to say. No, it's Jordan Rossiter to take this one. And he scores. We lead. Trustin Juan? Maybe? Give this one to Frankie. Didn't. Frankie must be really far down that list. Trustin Juan Mata, though, maybe, because we now actually do lead. Good penalty from Jordan. Okay. What I'm going to do, by the way, chat, is for the next stream, there will be some votes in between. I've already decided. I'm going to try... Well, it will be the summer transfer window. What I will do is I will... excuse me. I will pick I'll pick some transfer targets. And you guys will be able to vote in the Discord which of them we should prioritize and go for as our main man type of thing. I'm also thinking new kits for next season. And in the Discord, you'll get to vote on new kits and things like that. I want to give you as much power to do things. So I've been thinking about what to do. But things like main transfer target and new kits are kind of what I'm thinking for now. And what else? Like, let me know. What other things should you guys be involved with, like the voting and the polls and things and the running of the club? That's a good goal, 2-2. Owen Farmer, you were right. You were right. Any sponsors? That's a good question. You technically can put sponsors into the game to go over these, so we could do stuff like that. The Durex sponsor one was funny. It was, wasn't it? Especially as it came as the guy emailed it to me. So I'm like literally just going through my emails, and there's somebody who sent me an FC United kit with Durex as a sponsor on it. Surely it has to be a dairy company. That's upset me. Bishop should never be benched. We are the Frankie Bishop fan club. We are. Well, we've drawn the game. And Frankie Bishop has dropped to 6.3. Rave! I'm not going to turn that off now in case that is a trigger for anybody. But we've drawn 2-2 and a 6.3 from Frankie isn't great, is it? Amaya, hi Clayts, huge fan from India. Congrats on making content creation your main job. Thank you, buddy. It's good, isn't it? It's a good thing. But thank you, dude. I hope you're good. 6.3 masterclass, yeah. The ad balls do need a splash of something. Yep. When is the league this week? Wednesday again. No, there's no league this week. There are a lot of people busy this week, so we're going to have a week off, which might not be the worst thing, all things considered. But yeah, we're going to have a week off the league, is what Zealand says. And then it'll be back the week after, I believe. 6.3 masterclass. Right, we stay top, though. 5 points clear with a game in hand. A man has also been spotted. Shall I give him the nickname? As Kokota said, if we make this Juan Mata... This makes a bit more sense, look. Known to be interested in the fortunes of FC United manager Juan Mata and likes to cheer on his fellow manager. I don't know if that's going to cause problems down the line, but I think it makes sense like that. Right. Hello? We're just seeing, right, watching man go about his day there with nothing happening. Good. Okay. We've filed unbeaten in 10. So was it an away draw or a home draw? Home draw. Probably should have beaten them. Let's go have a quick look and see if there's anybody that we could... Oh, I tell you what, we haven't looked at approach to sign transfers. Can we watch lives on YouTube TV? You should be able to, yeah. Should be able to. Frankie sandbagging so that clubs don't waste their DOF's time. Exactly. How you doing, Tom? Welcome in. For the first time, my work's in the non-league paper. Lovely stuff. Well done. That's cool. Clayts will chat. What would you suggest during a 17 days Xmas break period? Harder training and a friendly? To be honest, I don't think either really makes a big difference. If you need to play a game, if you've not been winning games, Ricardo, do a friendly. If you've been winning games, no, I just do nothing and get through to the other side. Wouldn't worry about it too much, to be honest. Give me a challenge. I'm thinking of managing Atletico Madrid now. I'm so bored of this game, not going to lie. You should do a DOF save with this save file. That's what you should do. What about loans? We could have a look at loans as well, actually. That's a good point. Let's do expiring contracts first. Obviously, English ones we won't be able to approach yet, but we might have some that we might keep an eye on. I like this TJ Ioma. Like, who should we be keeping a close eye on? I mean, it's hard to tell, isn't it? I guess we don't know. We'll have better players interested in us anyway. I signed this guy all the time. He was at Boreham Wood, wasn't he? David Agbontohoma. I've signed him in so many saves. He's good. Yeah, let's look at... I guess let's look at loans now. In fact, let's ask Juan Mata who he suggests. So, ask Juan Mata to suggest transfer targets. Where do we even need players? I think it might be centre-back still, if there's a good loan. Why does he pop up immediately? Look, this is why I always sign him, because he just always gets recommended. Finley Potter, 6 foot. David, 6'3". Listed for 21k. Teddy Jenks, yeah, he's a classic signing. I've signed him before as well. Or Tony Gbopo. A senior affiliate would be nice too eventually. Actually, not a bad shout. I wonder if we could ask for one. They might say no. They probably say no. They've said no. Also, I can actually improve or ask to improve this, which they'll probably say no to as well, because they say no to everything. Look, there's not a lot of yeses in there, is it, from the board? I'm just thinking, like, do we need... It'll be 650 in wages, and we only have 322. I don't think we even really need anybody, to be honest. I wonder if we, like, make some progress with the save and get to the summer window a little bit today. Or at least, like, start the summer window today. I'm not sure. A senior affiliate could be nice too eventually. Yeah, I agree. Did someone see the video? Brilliant. Thanks, Beyond. Thanks for that. It's a great place to say that. Ishmael would like to talk about not being a star player. All right, I'm going to put him back to star player. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Make progress to the summer window, to be honest. I think so as well. Can we watch goal highlights after we can watch the goal highlights? Yeah, let's do that. We can do that. Club's going well. No signings are needed. I think I kind of agree. I don't necessarily think we need to do loads, do we? By the way, there are nearly 300 of you watching on YouTube. Love that. Hope you're all good, my friends. 71 likes, though. You can do way better. Get yourself to 100. I reckon. Right, just like the video. Please like the video. Thank you very much. Like the stream. Okay, Watching Man needs to go back on holiday. That is a thing. We've got that game. When is the Hereford game? I'd like to watch the Hereford game, I think. 25th. So let's go on. Oh, it's literally 4 days. Let's watch that one and then we'll make progress. In case there's some deadline day stuff, maybe, I suppose. I feel like affiliating as FC United would be a bit anti-RP given the whole attitude about modern football as a business. That's actually not a bad choice, is it, Erin? Yeah, imagine being FC United going, no, we don't want to be like that. Like the modern football thing. But by the way, can you give us free loans? I see what you mean. There probably is a thing on that. Unless one player goes out, no real need to bring one in unless Messi fancies a 6-month loan. Yeah. And I don't think we're going to sell anyone, are we? I think you might be right. Let's go. Let's see how we do in this game. I will show you we've got Alfreton Town. It's the rearranged, postponed game, this one. We have, rescued a late draw. Josh McEachran and Terence Carter in the last 10 minutes, look, have got us a draw. We'll see. We'll have a look at our goals, I reckon. So 2-0 down on 80. We managed to get a 2-2 draw. That is quite nice, actually, to be able to steal it. We're in white. Damani Mella down the left. Terence Carter header. He's good in the air, isn't he, actually? Did Ibe play? Nice. Is Jordan Ibe... Jordan Ibe did come off... No. Jordan Ibe started left wing. Came off on 62 before we did anything, but that's fun. Frankie didn't play, no. I'm hoping that he's just resting people, though. Is that Jeff Hendrick playing right wing? I think it is. Oh, my word, that's a great finish. I assume he's not dropped, but maybe rested is probably it. Mata turns it around, just shows that backbone it does. Bishop wasn't even on the bench, look. Is that... I assume it's not an injury. He might just be knackered. He was a bit tired, so it's probably that. Our top goal scorer, by the way, is Terence Carter with 19. Jeff Hendrick's got 11. Rossiter's got 10. And then Bishop's got 7. And we saw 3 of them today, actually. Has he fallen out with the manager? Find out next time. I don't think so. We've got Hereford in 3 days, so I guess we'll find out then, won't we? I've made his debut look. Is there anyone else on this list of interested in a loan who is a big name? I mean, Stephen McCullum has massive potential. Who's the biggest rep player? No one really, is there? Umar Nias. Okay, there is a 35-year-old Umar Nias who plays at Salford, who we could loan. Could have been yellow cards, actually. He does get lows, doesn't it? It could have been suspension. Didn't see it, though, so I'm not sure. I don't think we should sign Umar Nias, but I am tempted. Anyone else been made available on work experience? Not yet. That is actually something we do need to look at. I'd love to sign Sol Sidibe permanently, but he's just not interested in us. And they want 200k. Oh, no. Can I not? Is he signing? No, he hasn't. He doesn't want to talk to us, look. Which is a shame. Diamande. Mo Diamande. That's fun. Right, we've got Hereford in 3 days. We're going to go to that game. Devante Cole. Oh, Burley wants to leave. I mean, can I tell him you were... I want you to tell him... I want to tell him you're going to leave. You don't fit into my plans. I'll find you a new club. Let's see if he'll actually leave. But I don't think it's very hard to sell players. He's handed in a... Yeah, look. No one actually wants to buy him. You can go for free. Could just buy him instead. What? Work experience, boy. I can't. It's too expensive. Oh, McEachran just left his agent. That's interesting. Right. We are not going to be making our managerial debut because Juan Mata does that. We have our next game. Watchman is back from his holiday again. We need to go. Oh, Nias. We could just buy him instead. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we've got a bid look. Okay. We can allow Andre Burley. I think that's fine. He's played 3 times since he signed. And we've got a bid to let him go on a free. Shall I be cheeky and ask for £1? No. Let's accept that and let him leave. I think that's the smart thing to do here. And then let's see. Let's go to this game. If I go on holiday to Torquay as well. Oh, yeah. All of the teams that we've been like involved with are all involved in this, aren't they? That's interesting. All right, chat. We're going to watch this game. I'm going to run to the bathroom whilst it's on. I will be back. I will turn the music up. I'm going to put the aircon on for a very short blast to try and cool it down in here a little bit. Because I am desperate for a wee, but I'll be back. Let's get ourselves... Let's just see. Is Frankie starting? Why is Dominic Gape? Why is there a Dory Gape look-alike? And if you think that means nothing to you, that's from an old save. Dominic Gape is the manager at Hereford. What? Off the camera and let it... What's going on there? Bishop does play. What? Why are there Easter eggs that we didn't even put in the game? What's going on here? Wee breaks all round. Yeah, if you need a wee, great time to go and do a wee. I'll be back in a second. I'll mute that so that you... I'll be back in a min. I'm back. I'm back. We're leading. We're winning. Okay, hopefully it is a bit cooler in here. I'm assuming Terence Carter. I was at the bar chat, you know, sorry, I missed the goal. I didn't get into my seat until quite late for this game. Oh, actually, it's half time. I'm going to go get another pint. It took me 43 minutes to get here. However, I see that we're leading. And Terence Carter got the goal, yes? Who got the assist? Was it a Frankie Bishop assist like he's just got there, or is that offside? I think that's another as a Carter header, was it? With a nice assist. Frankie Bishop has just set him up for our second as well. We lead 2-0. This is nice. Enjoying the hospitality offerings, no doubt. Of course. Yeah. Here at Edgar Street. Okay, it's not a Bishop assist. It came off the defender. Donyell McNeely plays for them as well, does he? Donyell McNeely. Oh, was that song playing, was it? Or is he playing for Hereford? I assume that song was playing. I'm good, Rex. How are you, buddy? Carter's good, isn't he? Frankie, into the box. Good save. Good effort. Good save. We look on form today, though. This is good. I think we need to sign someone whose name sounds like Eileen or similar so we can adopt the song. That's smart. That's branding. That's marketing 101 from you there. I like that. Good, Dusman. All right, half time though. 2-0. Carter with 2. Lusala got the assist. Let me watch this goal as I missed it before. Bishop into Lusala. That's a lovely cross. Big header, back pace. He's good, isn't he, Terence Carter? We might need to keep him around for next season because he scores goals. He was like a late addition as well. Josh McEachran on with his curly-whirly ligaments. Off the bench at half-time. 6.8 from Bishop. Can I know what Can I know what are you looking on is the most important when building a tactic? It doesn't matter. Is honestly what I'd be like all these conversations about tactics, they don't matter. This tactic, by the way, if we go, obviously one matter's in charge, the assistant manager, so he may have put other instructions on, has no instructions, team or player, and it's just the 4-3-3 preset tactic, and we're top of the league. Now obviously the assistant's running it, so it's just one of those. That's a lovely goal as well, by the way. Is that Jeff Hendrick who scored it? Bishop into Hendrick. That's a Bishop assist, isn't it? Yeah, also just have fun. I think that's Football Manager, isn't it? With Sidibe on work experience, how can he play league games? Don't know. He can, though. I don't know. Jeff Hendrick, 12th of the season is crazy. What a weird save. Got to keep him, yeah. I wonder how some of these players are going to be a year older and what they're going to look like next year is going to be a fun one, isn't it? I don't know, Haran. Not this week. Next week, I believe. And I don't know what day yet, though. It's a good header. Was that a save or just hit the post? I think it just hit the post. Friendly fire. Hello, John. I'd argue they're all going to be a year older. In fact, they are. Yeah, you're right. They are all. I mean, those old players are going to be quite old, aren't they? Yeah, we're 3-0 up against Hereford here. It is a bit of friendly fire. It's fine. Will Frankie grow a beard by next year? I don't know, actually. Maybe. He looks quite fair, like fair hair, though. Quite gingery. So I don't know. Can he grow one? I guess that's a question. Is that another Jeff Hendrick goal, by the way? That's 13 for the season. Can't start a fire without a spark. Jeff Hendrick's on fire and he's taking the comers to the top. Exactly. Joshy knows. What's the story with Anton Salatros? Just a legend, isn't he? Just a legend. A teenage Tash next year. I agree. I think with that. I think that. I would say with your tactic, build them around your best players in their best roles. Yeah. And don't overthink it. I think that is so true. Yeah, because if you've got a good dressing room atmosphere, good dynamics, and it's sensible as a tactic, it will work. That's just, anything can work. Clean slate instructions can work in Football Manager. Has Bishop been taken off? I'm not surprised he's not done anything today. He is off because Damani Mellor's gone wide right. Ride white. And who's playing left wing? I can't click on him. Lamecca's still on at left wing. Okay. Any advice? I keep finishing top 4 in the Prem, but I just can't win. It's been 6 seasons in a row in the top 4. I don't know who you are, but it's transfers. Recruitment toasted. Go a bit braver on transfers. Sign some slightly better players, and you will do better. I reckon. Like, you can do some installments and go brave, because in the Prem, you're going to make your money back. Is probably what I would say. Being welcomed to the club by a spotty kid with cornrows would really make a player question their career choices. Honestly, Sandwich. Can you imagine? Jordan Ives got there. He's played for Liverpool in the Premier League, and he's being welcomed to FC United by a spotty kid who's got cornrows. Who's actually better than him as well. Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, it's so true though, right? Sign better players, you do better. That's Football Manager. That's why DOF saves work, because you just signed them. Right, we've won a game there 3-0 away at Hereford. Top by 6 points, and it is confirmed 6 points now as well, with 15 games to go. Let's go. Should we go on a slightly extended break now and come back to see some results? I'm going to send Watching Man away for a month. I reckon we should let... Juan Mata's doing his business. Hereford are bottom. That is sad. I think... Because we're not going to make any January transfers, I reckon we can get ourselves into March and wait for our youth intake. Don't you know? Pump it up. The comers. No, still doesn't. I don't like it. I still can't really bring myself to do the songs. Undefeated January, yeah, really good. Undefeated all the way now in the league since. Oh my word, since October. In the league. Get to the end of Jan to see if we get any bids for players. That's true, actually. Yeah, you're right. Let's do the last 4 days, and then after that, then we can continue. Just in case we get a massive bid for Frankie, I suppose. Good point. Should you not be in post to answer those? Should you not be in post to answer those coming in? Yeah. That's fair. Any bids coming in? Yeah, you're right. Let's do the last 3 days. I can't go on holiday yet. That's fair. I agree with you. I'm pretty sure I sent Watch a Man on holiday, though, didn't I? You know what? Indefinitely Watching Man. There we go. He didn't go. There we go. Martin Kelly still good apparently. Josh Coyote still good. Look at Serbia and Croatia too. Top players there. There is no way to do that, Michael. No players from Serbia and Croatia are coming to FC United in the National League North yet. My friend and I were talking about the Hertha Brazil save the other day and how good it was. He's tempted with Armenia type save. That could be really interesting. That's a challenge as well because Armenian players aren't as good, are they? Do it. That was a really fun save. All right. I wonder if that would make a good YouTube video. Hertha, like doing Hertha Brazil type thing, but as a video. And doing it as like one of the long form videos. Maybe. Clayts, I'm talking to someone else. Ah, okay. Fair enough, Michael. My bad. You're talking to Toasted. All good. My apologies, my friend. Right, it doesn't look like we're going to get any bids before the end of Jan. Oh, actually, stop. I've just noticed something. Our next game is away at Macclesfield, who are second. I feel like we should go to that game, as it could put us 9 points clear. I think we did. Yeah, we did do it with the Scottish only save. I just feel like the Brazil, like showing off how you can do it in the Bundesliga so easily kind of makes it quite fun, and do it like really randomly. We did like the Turkish only save there as well, didn't we? I suppose that is true. 6-pointer, yeah. Let's go to that, because if they win, title race is back on. If we win, it's kind of almost done. Yeah, you're right. Let's go to it. Frankie again, smashing it in training. Look at him. Absolutely killing it. Yeah, yeah. The Turkey one. I am being ignored. Hi! Hope you're good. Sorry for ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you. I just didn't answer. I just didn't answer that one. I didn't see it, all right? You're okay. How did Luke? Welcome in, buddy. All right, manager of the month goes to us. Oh, no. Juan Mata got it. Why? Mata got manager of the month and then dedicated it to us, which is a bit wild. His manager, Clayts, was a key reason behind him winning the Vanarama National League Manager of the Month. Sorry, what? Is Frankie Bishop a real person? No, he's not. No, he's not. Frankie hasn't got to worry about going to Boots on Saturdays. No. Right. Another manager of the month, though. He's got it 3 times now? 2 times now. Well done. Well done, Juan. Legendary appointment. I know. Mata is killing it. We love it. Did I actually give him his... Is he getting his coaching badges? He's got his... Where can I see it on here? He's got his National A license. I need to ask if he can go and get his Continental C. All right, we've got Macclesfield. I need to go on holiday. In fact, do I need to... No, they're not on there. Good. Let's go on holiday for a day. Oh, I need to attend it. We need to bring Watching Man back. Maybe Matt will stop suggesting the change of DOF now. You'd hope so. He seems to be getting on with us quite well, doesn't he? You'd hope so. Was the Ginger AI... oh, yeah, no, that was AI. Yeah. He doesn't... Yeah, he's not... with the Ginger corn roast. Yeah. He's thanking you for the opportunity to be... Be grateful. Yeah, okay. I'm grateful. Fair enough. Right, we're going to go to this game and attend it. And we're going to go on holiday here. Let's find out in our title race 6-pointer. What can we do? My question is, does Watchman have a season ticket or does he pay per game? He pays per game. He's really not that organised. Silly me. One of my fave saves was signing a 21-year-old Mark Sale from Colchester and pairing him with Fowler and Collymore for Liverpool. Yes, I've been playing CM that long. I mean, me too, Holmesy, to be fair. Me too. The Discord is hilarious at the moment. Frankie, yeah, it's a bit... Get in the Discord, by the way. !Discord if you're on Twitch. I don't know. It should be in the description of the video, if not, but for YouTube. If not, I need to make sure I do that each time. The Discord is where you get updates in between each week. During the week, when I move the save along to the next point, that's where you get those updates. All right. Okay, here's the team. It is Bishop starts right, Carter, Lameka, Sidibe, Hendrick, McEachran, Maguire, Pitt, Lasala, me. It's pretty much first choice, that, isn't it? In our title race 6-pointer at the top. I phrased it to quote myself as brain rot. It's very brain rot, yeah. Are you managing? No, we are the DOF. Juan Mata is our manager. That's true, Ollie. That is true, yeah. Poor bloke is wasting money. He is. Okay. Not a great start to this game. We've not had a shot in the first 20 minutes. Juan, can I ask you, what is the plan, Juan? Still no shots. We've had 2 corners. They've had more possession. We've had no highlights. Here we go. It's a corner for us. McEachran. Maguire. Oh, he's not won the header. Comes to Maguire again. Lameka off the post. We go closest. Morning, by the way. It's hot. It is warm, yeah. The camera's gone off about 5 times already because of the heat. I've had to then move a fan and point it directly at the camera to keep it cool. That's what we're working with here. How does the DOF work in FM? That's not good. The DOF works in FM by us being the manager and doing the transfers and appointing an assistant manager who becomes our head coach via giving him all the responsibilities for the matches. We go on holiday for matches and watch it with a third-party manager. That's how we're here. We're actually an extra manager we've added, but we're just watching. That was me with my cameras yesterday, yeah. Robbie Savage FC leads. This brings the title race a lot closer, doesn't it? DF is director of football. We probably need some commands for these, don't we? Probably around that date. Yeah, can't remember exactly, though. Just know Fowler was 21 at the time. Yeah, when I started playing, it was 97, 98. Yeah, as Diggerang says. That was my first game. Fowler was young on it. Matter out. If he doesn't win the title from here, is there genuinely, chat, a question? From the position we've put ourselves in January. 2-0 down, by the way. I think he might be off. He is off. We're going to be okay. If he doesn't win the title, do we start thinking about a new manager for next year? Because this isn't great in a big game. Oh yeah, Tontonzola Makoko, brilliant. Robbie Savage FC leads. They might be 2-0 here as well. Davis, can they get a shot off? He's going backwards. I think both the manager and DOF should go in that case. No. In that case, we'll keep Juan Mata. That could have been, oh my word, nearly 2. It's gone off the bar. Corner to, no, is that a goal kick? We've got a goal kick from it. We need something second half. Bishop on a 6.5. Carter. He is changing the roles, by the way, because that's now a poacher up front, look, with a centre mid and a box to box. And those are different roles. No nonsense centre back as well. If you do, it has to be an ex-United player. Maybe. We'll do another vote, won't we? I'm still shocked we managed to do a journeyman. I know, yeah. That's true. The problem with this chat is we get attached and don't want to move anyone or club. Yeah. Fellaini would do a job if one fails, or Evra. That'd be chaos. It would. Come on, Frankie, do something. Lads, we haven't had a shot on target. We'd only be 2 points clear. Yes, with a game in hand, but the title race is on with 14 to go. This has been a disaster of a game. No subs. One Matter is asleep at the wheel. And we are sleep driving into... Okay, no, he has made a change. He's brought on Damani Mellor up front. He's gone to a Metzala in midfield. We've got a corner. McEachran. Maguire doesn't win the header. It's a break. It's a 2v1. They've got the man over. If Mooney can find him on this far side, it's not a great pass. It's behind him. Goes for goal. Scores anyway, though. It's 2-0 to Macclesfield. And suddenly the title race is very much back on. This is a stinker of a game from Juan Mata. Oh, dear. This pass wasn't great either, was it? It made him stop. Keeper. It's not amazing either. From Dermot Mee. We need a fan call in after this. Yeah. This isn't great. Who brought the bottle out? I don't know. Back in it? Might be offside. Might be on. Game on. 5 to play. Damani Mellor's got a goal back. Powers of recovery have been shown by Juan Mata before, by the way. And suddenly, that's a lovely ball into... Is he not offside? I'm relatively sure that he looked offside there. Okay, it might just be... This guy's playing him on, isn't he? Just. It's close. Damani Mellor, though, smashes home. 2-1. 5 to play. If we ever needed a hero, Frankie Bishop, it's now. Will we get a highlight? Will we get a chance? There's a minute to play. It doesn't look like it. Macclesfield... instead make a huge step back into the title race. They have 13 games to play. We have 14, and it's only 2 points at the top. That is a little bit scary. Dominated, by the way. How you doing, Callum? Dominated by Macclesfield today, Juan Mata. Will we need to have words? In Mata we trust. Chat. In the chat right now, I want you to imagine that this is TalkSport. I'd like you to tell me your thoughts, your feelings, your frustrations, your words of steel as you try and pull yourself together a little bit. How's the head right now? What are your thoughts right at this stage now? Are you panicking? Are you still feeling good about things? It's just one little blip. Can Juan turn this around? Is Mata in the mud? Does the club need to be looking closely at the situation? Just a captain says just a blip, trust the process. Kokoda says we're top of the league. Reese, however, says Mata in the mud. Mata needs to go, says Joshy. The thoughts of one SC United fan right there. Mata out, says Awkward Turtle. Although Connor, a little bit more level-headed, says one little slip up, we can still do it, lads. It wasn't the best match for Mata, but he still got us to this position. We are in right now, so we have to trust the process, says Cacho. Mata out, though, says Zach. The goalkeeper's crap, lol, says Luke. Pav says, trouble with Mata trying to walk it in. No plan B. Come up against a physical side. He doesn't know what to do. Interesting. Goal, says Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or. Which is really insightful at this stage right now. Does Mano says Mata's earned some leeway. Bloomy calls him the special one. Not so special today, though, was he? Solabadjo, it's just one game. We are top. If he loses the next game, it's trouble. So we're going to keep our eye on that next game then. Interesting. No title race is without challenge. Philosophical. Lots of philosophy in that statement from Erin. Really struggling as the radio presenter a little bit there with the word there. Philosophical. Thank you very much. We got there. Accept, says Ladi. I feel like you're still stuck on the last thing we did with the chat, but you know it works. It's okay. Did I just get a 10k bonus, by the way, for avoiding relegation? Thank you very much. I'll put that into my contract. I'll take my 10k. We're off to the Maldives. Review at the end of the season. Stay calm for now. Wayne Rooney is who this club needs. Is Wayne Rooney available? That is the question. He's the manager at MK Dons. So probably not is the true answer to that. Thank you, Ollie, for teaching me how to say the word. Good. I think based on that, we have to trust the process. The window now closes. We are going to go and get ourselves up to... Did that guy leave? He did, right? Andre Burley did go on a free, yeah. That actually helps a little bit with the wage budget. I think we're going to go on a little break as the DOF. We're going to get ourselves up until the end of February. I'm going to come back, or we're going to come back, after games against Southport, Worksop, Bedford and Tamworth. After that, we're going to find out, is Juan Mata in the mud, or is it okay and he's turned it around? It's a first loss since October, but it was against our nearest title rivals. This could be interesting, couldn't it? Hello, how's it going? It's all right, Chris, although we did just lose. Ricardo says, believe in the Matador. I like that nickname, actually. It's good. We're going on, yeah, we're going on a Wi-Fi less retreat. We're not even going to keep an eye on what... We're going to spend our 10k bonus and go away for about a month at this stage, and it's fine. In true TalkSport phone in fashion, I've just turned up and I haven't seen any of the games, and I'm furious for no reason. Excellent, FM Console. How you doing, by the way? If he loses 4 in a row, he has to go, bruv. I agree with you. Couldn't agree more. Where are we going? Maldives. I just got 10k bonus to spend. Look, we're going all in on our holiday. I don't know why, as a director of football, we've got ourselves a bonus for avoiding relegation, but I put it in my own contract, so thank you very much. We are going on holiday until the end of Feb. We'll be back then. Watching man. Now, he's also going on holiday at the same time. I'm hoping we're not going to the same place, though. Let's go and find out what Mata can do. Come on. One needs to take a page out of Lewis van Gaal's book and ask the players to be horny. Excellent. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Could you sponsor Zealanders Spineless and get him to say that in a video collab? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's like really taking our made-up brands to a new level, isn't it? Which, by the way, is this taking the new our made-up brands to a new level? Grab yourself a can of Spineless Energy today. It is just sparkling water, but grab yourself a can of Spineless Energy today. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. This just in, DOF of the Comers and Watching Man have been seen together at an all-inclusive buffet on a Maldives island. Yeah, don't bottle it. I know, that's actually really good brand. Like, literally the branding of Cano Water is don't bottle it. That couldn't be more FM coded if you tried, could it? It really couldn't. Especially for Spineless Energy. I know that, like, we made this up, but that is so perfect. Don't bottle it. Spineless Energy. So good. DOF getting his own companies in to sponsor the club. Oh, yeah. We need to rebrand as Spineless Hydration. I like it. Drink Spineless Energy. May cause blindness. Right, we're back. Predictions, chat. 4 games. 4 games. How many do you reckon Juan Mata has won? Remember, off the back of a loss, I'd like to know, what do you honestly expect from these 4 games? Let's be real here. Given Watchman's financial situation, he's probably on holiday in Skegness. Probably true. He has been jobless for a while now, hasn't he? That is true. All 4 games, 10 points. He's won all 4. 3 wins and a draw. He's won 2. He's only won 1. Alex hasn't got high hopes. 8 points. I think we still need to be top after this 4. I agree with you. Win all 4 or win all 4 or he is out. 3 wins, 1 draw. We're going to go find out. Juan Mata returns from his holiday on the 28th of Feb. We are still top. We've got a 6-point lead. I think he's won them all. He has won. Okay. 2 wins, 2 draws. Well done, Erin. You are correct. 2 wins, 2 draws. Clayt's never done a season so fast. It's the future. I agree. He's beaten Southport 3-1. Frankie scored a goal. Let's go and watch it, of course. 2 wins, 2 draws isn't great, but he has extended his lead at the top. So, luckily, I think that Macclesfield must have dropped some points here. Frankie Bishop scored a goal in this. Do you know what? Let's watch the goals, even though we will watch them take the lead with Sterling James at the start. Might do 20 seasons at this rate. It's good, isn't it? Good free kick for them to take the lead, Southport. And then we get back in it through a corner. Headed in by Lawrence Maguire. That's why you sign Harry Maguire's brother. Right there. Then we take the lead on the hour mark. Lusala into Bishop. Drills it home. He does. It's a good finish, that, isn't it? It's a good finish. I say back to the Maldives. I agree. Let's get ourselves back to the Maldives. Then Lawrence Maguire scores another header. We win 3-1. We drew to Worksop. Last-minute equaliser from Terence Carter. We beat Bedford at home. So we won our home games, drew our away games. Interesting. We won 2-0. Damani Miller and Terence Carter. He scored again. Set piece again, LA. I mean, yeah, we do a lot of those, don't we? Bishop, man of the match performance, and a goal to give us the lead in this game as well. Just get Tom FM in as a manager now. Yeah, I like that. That's smart. Here we go. This was our first goal. This is Frankie Bishop's, I think. Lameka on the volley. Lovely. He does this as a celebration. Go on, Frankie. And then we'll watch our goal, our second goal as well. Mella. Oh, my word. It's a lovely finish from Damani Mella. Okay, that means then top of the league, 6 points clear with... Oh, it's actually not 6 points clear. This is actually really close still. Macclesfield have a game in hand. So we are... If they win it, it will actually... It could still go down to the wire here. That is something to consider for sure. Interesting. Okay. DOF manager duo does sound as a really cool concept for a co-op save. It does actually, doesn't it? I wonder if it's like how you'd actually make it a video, but I have thought about that before. Like bring in like two creators. One's the DOF, one's the manager. Luke could do that very well with his dad. Right, 6 points clear, but Macclesfield play. When do they play their game in hand then? I want to see a time where we don't play, but they do. There. 18th of March, they play Darlington away, and that's their game in hand. So after that, we'll be level. Maybe that's when we come back. Do we go and do the next 4 games and then come back? I think they've done that before. I'm sure they have, yeah. Send Watching Man to it, yeah. Let's go. Next 4. Come back on the 18th. And then we can see how they go in their game in hand and whether it's going to be close at that point. I'm also assuming that this is in March. Oh, it's in April. So we can go all the way through March, can't we? Let's go to the 17th of March and see. Also, have I missed anything else here? They've said no to send... All right. They've said no to sending Juan Mata on a coaching course, I think. Which isn't great. Kevin Stewart's a bit upset about not playing. Mata fancies his chances. Carter picked up an injury. Not too bad, though. I'm just catching up on any news that I missed whilst I was in the Maldives. I don't think there's any big stuff that I really need to know about, to be honest. Surely would have... I don't really check my emails. O'Kane's still upset about not playing. Not really my problem, that. Just might need to sell him at some point. He's now... Okay, he's really, really moaning. He's moaned again. And that's it. I think we're good. Why waste money on a course when he'll be sacked at the end of the month? Smart. That's a good idea. Okay, we're going to go past Telford at home, Spennymoor away, Kidderminster at home, and Curzon Ashton away. So 2 homes, 2 aways, a bit like last time. And we're going to go and find out how Big Wan does in that time. 17th of March. We're going to put Watch It Man on holiday indefinitely. Predictions, chat? 4 more games. How many wins? And will we still be top? That's the question. That's the question. What's the DOF's coaching badge level? I think I've got a pro license, I believe, right? Clayts preparing a manager shortlist as we speak. I mean, we might need it. If he doesn't get promoted, I honestly think there's a question to be asked there. There must be. Vinicius Jr. at City, is he? Of course he is. That's nice. That's fun, isn't it? Yeah, oh yeah, at the bottom there, look. Lindelof just got himself another 2-game ban. 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 wins, 1 loss. Sticking to 3-1, says Remy. Get Barrios on the blower, see if he fancies it. Nice, yeah. That's a good throwback. We might need to go back. What's Chris Powell up to at this stage? 4 wins. No promotion would mean I move to the Matter Out camp. Yeah, I get that. Okay, let's find out how he's done. Are we still top? We are still top. 3 wins and a loss. He did lose to Telford. But 3 wins and a loss. I know you can't see this, so I'll go through them on the right-hand side here, look. A 2-1 loss to Telford, 95th minute winner from Josh Ayala. Then he did bounce back, though, with a 1-0 win. Ishmael with the goal against Spennymoor. A 3-0 win at home to Kidderminster, who had 10 men. And then a 3-0 win away at Curzon Ashton. Do you have a rule of can only move 1 league up, can't double jump? We did it in network game and worked well. Possibly. I think let's see. Let's sort of see. And like maybe not have it as a rule, but try and apply a bit of a realism factor to things, basically, on that. I would say 90th minute pen and 95th minute goal is a rough way to lose. It is, isn't it? Look at that. 90 pen, 95th minute after leading. But it does mean overall, before they play their game in hand, it's still, oh wow, they've dropped points. It's a 6-point lead to second on the same points, Alfreton. If they win their game in hand, they can go to 80 and it'll be a 4 points lead. We're in a really good position with 6 games to go. It does look like Matta's going to get the job done here. But let's see if they, I mean, if they lose this game, then Matta might be basically there with only 6 games to play. Our games, by the way, we don't play Macclesfield a game. We play Kings Lynn, Marine, Stourbridge, Scarborough, Darlington, and Rushall Olympic. Yeah, there's no... Surely he can't bottle a 6-point lead with 6 games to go. Surely. I mean, no, he's not going to. I feel a lot of people owe Matta an apology. Exactly. You guys got a bit harsh, but that's the type of supporters trust we're going to be, maybe. The board members have no... Dominic Gape got sacked. Dory's lad got sacked by Hereford. Are Hereford still 24th? They are. That's not amazing news for them, is it? Stop jinxing it. I'm just saying it how I see it. If I've jinxed it, then it's going to be entertaining, isn't it? At the very least. Right, let's go. Should we go and watch a game to check in with the team with 6 to... Well, actually, let's go and find out. Shall we go and watch? No, I don't think we should watch Macclesfield's game. Let's find out how Macclesfield do in their game in hand. And then we'll go and watch a game for this run-in. Because it could be important. Let's put Watchman back on holiday. Dory's evil brother is heading to the job centre. Exactly, yes. Don't jinx it, Clayts. Bishop's future is at stake here. It really is, actually, yeah. He's not Dr. Benji. He doesn't bottle this. Smart. Nice. Okay, we played Kings Lynn in 6 days. Macclesfield, where's your game? Here it is. Boo. Clayts became a professional in making other clubs sack their manager. Yeah, actually, true. We've done a lot of that this season, haven't we? Okay, they're away at Darlington. If they lose this, I'm saying it, I think we've won the league. Obviously, not quite mathematically, but if they don't win this, surely it's all but done. Come on, they've won. 86-minute own goal. Macclesfield get the win. It's 4 points then with 6 to go. It's quite touchy. We might have to go and watch like the last few games here. Who do we play away next? No, we've got a home game first. Away at Marine, who are 17th. Who do we play away at? Away at 8th and away at 20th. The fixtures aren't too bad, are they? In fact, the fixtures by league position are really quite nice for us. I'm going to start a new save with Watford in the Championship. Any advice to win the Prem within 5 seasons? Good luck. With Watford's history of sacking managers, good luck. Who was that who wants a new? It's not up to me, lads. I'm not the manager. All right. Sorry, lads. Not up to me. Right. We've got Kings Lynn. Should we go and watch the Kings Lynn game? I think so. Let's do that. Holiday game by game till the decider game. I think we're going to watch one and then, yeah, do that. Rather than doing a big chunk of them. Let's go and... We haven't watched a game in a while, so we're going to go and watch the next one. And then, yeah, from there. So if we bring... Watching man back from holiday, and then if he's got to go FC United of, if you want to win the league, my advice would be pick a different team. Yeah, we'll go watch them play Kings Lynn Town, and you know what, that's fine, we can do that at some point. And then Matta's going to go on holiday for 2 days, and let's get ourselves up to that game. Yeah, multi-club save, whoever was asking about that, is going to become the YouTube series. So I've been playing the save, doing a transfer window. It takes a while. But next week, hopefully, there'll be another video of the multi-club save with the next season completed. How much annual leave has Matta got here? Have a word. I know, it's good, isn't it? He's doing all right. It's not Matta, though. It's me that's going on annual leave. Joshy, remember? I'm Clayts. Clayts going on holiday. Matta's very much there, taking charge when I'm away. George Elacobi, Kings Lynn manager. Fun. I didn't see who was playing. Is Bishop starting? I think Bishop's leading the team out. He's captain. What is that? Right, Bishop starts. Mella leads the line. Lameka, McEachran, Sidibe, Rossiter, Ishmael Maguire. Sobowali starts. Lusala at right back. And Dermot Mee in goal. That is our team. How are Macclesfield doing as well? We should keep an eye on their result too. They are away at Radcliffe today. Let's see how that one goes. Cheers. No highlights yet in 22 minutes, which is fun. Who's the team you support, Clayts? Chelsea, right? No. We need Radcliffe to produce some magic to help out here. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Radcliffe are... I've moved that off. Where is the game? It is still 0-0 in Radcliffe, Macclesfield. It's very much 0-0 here. We've not had a highlight, which is weird. We're going to go in at half-time without seeing a single highlight. Cool. Good. Is that a bad Harry Potter pun? I don't know. Maybe. Did I do one? Maybe. Radcliffe. I see. Produce some magic. Yeah, I think you might be right. Actually, I think it was Knowing Village. It was, wasn't it? It's too hot for a roast. That is true. I don't know what I'm having for lunch today. I think I've got leftover burgers from yesterday, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. But we had a barbecue. Kat had her friends here, so I of course did a barbecue. But I think there's leftover food from that, so I might have to have that. Trust the process. Pressured FC United manager Juan Mata 2025. Agreed. Lamecca. Surely Damani Mellor's going to put this in. It's cleared. First highlight of the game. Second half. Lasala down the right-hand side. Bishop! When you need a man, you better call on Frankie. 1-0. Frankie Bishop's doing a little jive in the corner. Did you see that little dance he just did? I'd love to be able to show you again. That was outrageous. The confidence of the man. He's only 17. Lasala gets it across. Bishop scores. Can't really miss from there. It's a good finish, though. 1-0 FC United. The lead at the top is 4 points. Macclesfield are winning, then. Macclesfield are 1-1, actually. They've just conceded an equaliser. Oh, no. They equalised themselves. That hadn't updated. They are 6 points. It's a 6-point gap with 5 to play. If it stays like this, the Bishop of Manchester is leading the F-comers to glory. Yes, he bloody is. Cheers. Can crack. Did that a bit aggressively. Some water came out. Cheers. He is still a boy. Mella. Ishmael. Finally got to watch a stream again. Been looking a lot at your YouTube videos. Thank you, Nuxon. Appreciate you watching them. Appreciate you. Bishop. Back post header. He's got it anyway. Into Sidibe and cleared. What's the can, sir? The can is a beautiful can of spineless energy sparkling water. Don't bottle it. Available. Very limited edition on the internet. I've got one can of spineless energy. The other ones are just normal can of water ones. I put a sticker on it to destroy the illusion a little bit. Macclesfield are still 1-1. It's still 6 points at the top. This could be a big day in the title race, because Alfreton I don't think are winning either at this stage. My immersion, sorry about that. I ruined that a bit, didn't I? 6-1 Marine. Oh my word, Hereford. Look at Hereford. Absolutely embarrassing. Bottom of the league, losing 6-1 at home to Marine. As I Cundle, Frankie Bishop would be a real team. It would, wouldn't it? Yeah. How many goals does Frankie Bishop have to score in this save to have an extra shirt on that wall with Bishop on the back? Bishop 7 with an FC United shirt. What sort of legacy does he have to build for that? Well, he's been sacked as well, hasn't he, Beyond? We've just gone 6 points clear. Macclesfield draw away at Radcliffe. We win 6 points. Has to be the Champions League. I think you're right. If he wins us the Champions League, I think we'd have to get a shirt. Yeah. The fact there's no Kilman or Sprint shirts is a personal attack on me. I mean, to be fair, you've got a Kilman shirt, haven't you? Or is it a Sprint one? I can't remember which one you've got. I think you've got the Kilman shirt. Yeah, to be fair, I would quite like one of those. Leads the club to the Prem, maybe. Yeah, he needs to get a proper haircut first. That's true. Yeah, you got the Kilman one. All right, we are playing Marine next. I don't think Macclesfield play in between. Should we do a couple of games? We're almost there. Let's just go to... In fact, I can just probably continue to that game. Let's go and... I don't know if we'll go to it, but let's see. Yeah, we might go to it. I feel like watching it as we win the title might be a thing to do here. Is it, what, 5 games to go? And then we can really have a bit of a conversation and discuss what our plan for the summer is going to be before we do any transfers. The next stream being a transfer stream kind of works quite nicely. We've got a bid here for Alex Scott, who's a... We haven't had our intake yet, have we? He must have already been here. Yeah, he was, I remember. If you give us £6... All right. I want literally £1. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. A quid, and they said no. Youth intake is in April, so soon, choo-choo. Win the next 2 and it's basically concerned, yeah. Confirmed. Who's on the wall currently? At the moment, that's just a Clayts Football Manager one that they gave us. And then that one's Isaiah Kundle. Don't know if you can see it more on there. Sort of, you can. That's Isaiah Kundle, which there is a video, YouTube, if you've not watched it, it's genuinely the best video on the channel, not got the most views. Search, what's it called? I started a stream and didn't stop until I won the Champions League. Something like that. And it's outrageous. Watch that and you'll understand the lore around the Isaiah Kundle shirt, basically. How much do I have to donate for a Kilman shirt to be up there? If you send the shirt, I'll put it up there. And the frame. Easy. There you go. He lived his life like a candle in the wind. He did. All-timer stream. All-timer stream moment. That's why Candle's on the wall. Main priority is keeping Bishop. That is true for the window. Yes, very true. Okay, we have got Marine. Should we play it? We might as well go to it. They're going quite quickly. Let's go to this game as well. Which means I have to also send the frame. How much is a frame? Not that much, I don't think. You can just... You know my address. I don't know why you I agree. Don't think we'll ever do a stream like that ever again. And nah, I don't think so. But maybe. Frankie Bishop is our key player, by the way. Not even hot prospect. He's literally our key player. Fox Akande is our hot prospect. Really? He doesn't have any attributes. Are we sure? Watchman is terrifying. Yes, he is. And all the best Welsh players come from Clando. They do. Although Frankie Bishop comes from Real instead. So, yeah. There you go. There's a link to the Ajax video. Streaming until you win the Champions League. Yeah. Real. How is Watching Man? He seems a constantly busy child. Oh, he's very, very busy as Watching Man. Very busy man. This is him. This is Watching Man. Very dapper. He's a very dapper man. Quite hideous looking, if you were to say so. You can see how much watching he does. This is how much watching he does. His eyes have literally sort of eaten themselves from the inside out. That is a man who watches a lot of football right there. Okay. I think it was Face Scan Lenny. I can't remember. I can't remember how we formed him. Average Twitch viewer, exactly. But yeah, I like the idea that he looks like this, but also still dresses so immaculately. That's our friend there, Watching Man. 72. The lore on Watching Man is that he's 72 years old. He's not great at anything. Don't know. Does it say where he was born? He was born he sort of got no history to him. There's not really much to him as a human. His manager timeline is empty. He's been unemployed the whole time. That's a horror character. It's just Watching Man. It's just Watching Man. He's an enigma. Yeah, very much an enigma. I don't know where he was born. He's English. Does it say it here anywhere? He's English. I don't know where he was born. But yeah, that's him. That's our man. That's where he originated. Yeah, in that save. Yeah, it was in the Tottenham DOF save. Yeah, he's very tall. Yeah, he is just 7'3". He's actually the smallest in his family as well. Yeah, if I look at his profile from here, well, from oh yeah, I was gonna say from Juan Matet from Clayts. Does it tell us more information about him? Information unknown. That to be fair, that does check out. Place of birth unknown. He's English, no youth caps. This is his profile. He has been absolutely nowhere. Job history, no jobs. Very much an enigma. He just came into existence. He was a Sunday League footballer, apparently. Imagine coming up. Imagine playing against him. Outrageous. Anyway, we are definitely... Oh, we've just continued. I think a game mate. Okay, here's the game. We're going to attend that game. And we're going to go on holiday with Clayts. And there we go. That's funny. I really thought I would have given him a place of birth, but no, just unknown. He also only speaks English. Yeah. Right. Team selection. Can I get back off here? There we go. Team selection is don't select anybody. Go on holiday. Oops. One day. Done. Someone needs to make a Watching Man horror game. I think you could definitely... Somebody could definitely make a Watching Man comic strip right now, I'm sure. Could be considered a Monday League footballer given how differently time moves at 7'3". Agreed. He's a mystery. Some say he's a descendant from Vikings who are abnormally large. Yes. He just went to Willy Wonka's factory. Yeah. Right. Why am I... Kick off. Weirdly, it gave me the instant result thing there, even though I'm not manager. I think that was just a bit weird. I'm not managing. It is one matter. Just went to... might have words with the Watchmen comics, though. True. You know that jump scare clip, but it's Watching Man. Oh, imagine. Yeah, Beyond. That's very good. That's very good. We need a Tiku to make it. He made it, the last one, didn't he? I thought he just spawned inside a stadium one day. I think he did. Right. We're 1-0 down. Marine have scored in the 4th minute. Okay. Do you think he's an influencing factor on the opposition? He might be, like a scarecrow, yeah. I'm surprised we can't see him in the stands very often. We're 1-0 down here, which means if Macclesfield can beat... Who are they playing? If Macclesfield can beat Telford, we might be back into a title race here. They're 1-0 down. It's probably going to be fine. We're still 5 points clear. Is he the FCON mascot? No, he's no affiliation. No affiliation. Watching Man dominated his local Sunday league in the 50s, but took a bad tackle which ruined his chances of a professional career. Yeah, he is 72 as well, actually. That's true. Matter out. Early days, Village. Early days. 20th minute, we have a highlight here. Sobowali into Hendrick. They're passing between themselves a lot here, these two. Frankie Bishop. Now what can he do? He's weaving his way through. He shoots. It's over. It's a good effort, though, actually. That was a good effort. How you doing, Alv? Welcome in, dude. He's a Truman Show-esque man, but he's been born and trapped inside the stadium, for sure. I presumed he was like Doctor Who. He regenerates every so often. Who knows? That's the thing. He's an entity that no one really understands. He's actually one of the floodlights. He's the real star of the show, really, though, isn't he, Watching Man? Sadibi loses it, but we get it back. McEachran loses it, but we get it back. This feels quite goal. Hendrick. Is it going to be a Bishop wonder goal? I reckon it might be. He's lurking, look, on this right wing. Macclesfield are 2-0 down, are they? Wow. If we can come back and win this, the title might be almost done. Bishop. He's got an overlap with Lasala. Is it Carter in the middle? It's Mellor today. Mellor's header, 1-1. We love that cross and header, don't we? Passes on the white scarf to his son, El Hijo. Yeah, El Hijo del Watching Man. That's when we move abroad. Bishop can only move diagonally. Shame, really. That's really good. That's really good, Meow. He makes those diagonal runs, though, doesn't he? That's really good. All right, Mellor and Carter strikeouts. Both of them score goals, don't they? Yeah. Cutting into the box. I like that a lot. Okay, 1-1 with Macclesfield 2-0 down here, look. 2-1 down now. They've got a goal back from Barton. It means that it is a 6-point lead with 4 to go. If we can find a winner, second half one matter, no pressure, it would be a lovely 8-point lead at the top, wouldn't it? With 4 games to go. Might want to sub Mellor off to prevent a serious injury. Not up to me, though, is it? Carter is on, though, so I think he did do that. You seem to have a knockoff spineless energy in your hand. Media will be all over this. They will, yeah. They will. McEachran. Into Ishmael. Crosses towards Frankie Bishop. Headed over. That was his chance. That was his chance. An hour in. Missed header from Carter. Hendrick wins it. Bishop has it. What can he do with it? It's a lovely run from Bishop all the way through. Good save. He does actually do that quite a lot, doesn't he? Just like run through the team and make something happen. McEachran corner towards Maguire. It is. There he is. Gets his head on it. Straight at the keeper. We like it. Not quite successful, though. He's the next one. Matter. Smart. I like it. Okay. Marine on the attack now. McDonald at the back post. Just over. Just over. Macclesfield, what's the score? Still 2-1 in their game. Is it Larry Maguire? That's perfect. Chat, we will now not call Lawrence Maguire anything other than Larry Maguire. In fact, I know it's going to be annoying when it comes up with both of his names, but he is now Larry Maguire. Great work. Excellent work. Bishop knocking on heaven's door. The puns are all there, aren't they, for a player called Frankie Bishop? Corner to us. Hendrick. Larry Maguire. Get on the end of it. There he is. Larry Maguire! He's christened his new name already. Beautiful stuff. We lead against Marine. Big Larry with the header. He is our target from corners. Keeper can't keep it out. Macclesfield have equalised, but it doesn't matter because we've taken the lead. Doesn't matter. See what I did there? Go on, Lazar. Yeah, 2-2, so we needed that. We did, yeah. Come on, Telford. Can you find a winner and stop this comeback? Can we hold on to win? With 3 minutes to play, it's going to be Macclesfield drop points and we win. Even though they nearly lost, still drop points from them. That is an 8-point lead at the top of the lead. We've hit 90 points, by the way, which is a really good season. There's 4 to play, which means there are 12 points up for grabs in the next two games, maybe even the next game. If they lose their game, we could be crown champions here. We are very close to that being a confirmed thing. We're going to go to, we've got Stourbridge in 6 days. Let's go to that next game. And then we'll decide whether we're going to go and watch it. But I assume we probably will, won't we? Win the next one and the title is ours. Basically, yes. Although, you know, goal difference and things, but probably, almost certainly. Okay. Centurion will matter out. He's got what? Yeah, he needs to win every game to be a Centurion. I guess 3 wins and a draw turns us into Centurions, doesn't it? Okay, we play now Stourbridge at home. Best 10 Wonder Kids. Is Frankie in there? No. But the Scottish Witzel is, which is interesting. It is also intake. Oh, intake day. It's intake day. Get excited. Will Frankie Bishop's little brother be in here? What do you reckon? How good do you reckon the best player is? Come on. Aaron Doherty. It's turned into an excellent intake golden generation, everybody. We've got Aaron Doherty, a left winger, to go and play on the other wing. Isn't that what somebody just said? You're going to have to find a Bishop for the left wing too if you want to have the Bishop pair. Well, we've got a Doherty or a Doherty. There's also a player called Claudio Mosquito. What's going on? Why is there a player called Claudio Mosquito who's English? Right, Aaron Doherty, please be good. Please be good. He's actually good. Young striker. I reckon we play him on the left wing as an inside forward. Mosquito's such a great name. It's amazing, isn't it? Mark the calendar so you don't holiday through it in coming seasons. Actually a good point. How is the best way to do that? Calendar. I make a note. I'd like to do that, but I don't know how. What's the date today? 5th. Create a note with a reminder on this day. Youth intake. It might change as well. Youth intake day. Look at new gens in it. That'll do. Give me a reminder every year. Every year. There we go. Okay. Aaron Doherty. Give him a contract. Future prospect. That's fine for now. Doherty means destroyer in battle in Gaelic, apparently. That's cool. Nick Thompson. Jeremy Serra. Claudio Mosquito. Johnny Baird. Peter Lambert. Hussein Khatib. Nicolai Graham, Dylan Nash, Joseph Paxman, Sam Ball, a couple of Welshmen, Johnny Williams and Robert Thomas, Mattia Stranieri, Pascal Lasisi and Brad Baxter. Give him the number 1. Probably won't. Nick Thompson then, goalkeeper. Unambitious. Actually will be our backup goalkeeper next year though, because we don't have another one, do we? Show Mosquito, we'll get there. And a centre-back from France called Jeremy Serra is quite fun. 6'1", left-footed. Doesn't look amazing, but doesn't look amazing. 5 anticipation, 4 marking. 6'1" though. There is that. Is that a 3 goal? That keeper had 3 aerial reach. I don't think he's going to make it. But he is probably better than Redmond Evans, isn't he? We'll give Jeremy... We'll sign you because of... Why not? Nick Thompson is absolutely Ollie French Jr. I think you might be right, yeah. Nick Thompson already looks 40. That's not a 16-year-old, is it? That's not a 16-year-old. Sticking back on the Eurotunnel. Right. Claudio Mosquito, please be good. Centre mid. Unambitious. He's not very good, is he? Claudio Mosquito. It's a great name. Half Portuguese. Born in Manchester. But really quite bad. He's going to set the life out of our team. Yep. He's brave. He is brave. Good teamwork. Good technique. Can run a little bit. All that buzz for that, yeah. Slower than a sloth. 5 acceleration, 5 pace. We'll sign him. We'll get him signed up. He might make a bit of a leap in the future. Probably not, though. What are these lads? I mean, to be honest, where are these Welsh lads born? Cardiff, boring. What about Robert Thomas? Very Welsh names. If he's born in Llandau, we sign him. Manchester. That famous Welsh town. Why does Twitch have a Cole Palmer advert now? Not sure. He's the slow-mo mosquito. He is, yeah. There'll never be another Frankie Bishop. I agree. Where's the Barbados? Okay, Nicolai Graham from Barbados. He'll get signed. Johnny Baird, Northern Irish. He's got a mohawk and he's 6'3". We'll probably sign him as well. We aren't really blessed with loads of players. I think I'm going to sign those now and then we'll see which ones get recommended later on, I reckon. There isn't one this week, Newsy. So there's a week off and then the week after that we don't know the day yet for the league. All right. Those have been evaluated. I recommend we sign. Can I not just click sign all? Should I sign all of them, chat? Or not? I guess I just sign all of them. We haven't really got loads of players, have we? We might be able to sell them for a bit as well down the line if it's just a little bit. Sorry I'm late. A lot of the good football prospects from here have backgrounds in Africa or the Caribbean, yeah. If you wait till after the friendly, there's a sign record. Is it after the friendly that one comes up, is it? All right. Well, I'm signing everyone except for the Welsh lads, it seems. Okay, here is... Oh, we're at least in the playoffs. That's good. But we've pretty much won this league, haven't we? We play Starbridge at home. We're going to go watch it. Where's Watching Man? Here he is. That's not how you spell Unite. Yeah, FC Unitwed. FC United. We'll go and watch this game. And then you'll go on holiday. And this could be where we win the title. I assume it's today. It is. Let's go and find out if we get it done today then. Caribbean players are a bit surprising. Yeah, sure. Anyone good being released by other English clubs in that email? We'll have a look afterwards, I suppose. But to be honest, I want to wait before we sign anyone. I want to wait for the tick over so that we go to the league above and our rep gets the boost. And then you can buy better players, can't you? So, yeah. Need to build an under-21s team for the long term. This is true, yeah. We do need to do that. The press man asking questions to Watching Man is drinking Mountain Dew. And it's disgusting. Does anyone here know what the concerns of being replaced promise checks? Because the player is happy about this playing time, but still doesn't seem to be doing anything about the promise. If you go on it, does it not tell you exactly what they want? I think it must just be game time or not signing, like getting through a window and not signing somebody probably. But it's a bit of a weird, vague one, isn't it? You're right. Okay, here we go. We have got Frankie is playing. I see him there. Kokota. Add this to the eventual Frankie Bishop statue fund. We will. Thank you, Kokota, for the 58 months tier 2 as well. Legend. Maybe in the summer we can finally sign the work experience kit. Exactly. When we get promoted, we might be able to get Sadibi permanently, which would be good, wouldn't it? All right. What is Macclesfield? What are Macclesfield up to in this game? They are 0-0 with Warrington. If we win and they don't win, we are champions, right? It's 6, not quite, because actually Alfreton are only, what, 6 points behind us. I'll check it in a second. What's the maths here? I'm pretty sure if we win, there's only 12 points up for grabs, so 9 after this. I'm pretty sure if we win, it's only goal difference that we can lose it on. I think this is the one you should just avoid and play them to make them happy again. Thanks, though. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. You should avoid all promises, to be honest, though. Just don't, like, promises are just so... they need to fix promises in the new game. It's just one of those. Is that a red? No. Just the thing. Okay, so 3 games to go. 9 points clear. 9 points up for grabs. We're 6 points clear because Alfreton are winning, right? So we're not going to win it today unless we... Because we'll be, what? 7 points clear... 8 points clear, yeah. So, yeah, we can't win it today if they both win. Although, I think they've just conceded, Alfreton. Rossiter, close. If we get when we get a new game. Come on. Oh, really, Dave, is it? Alfreton are playing. We haven't really looked at those. They're 1-1 with Radcliffe. Radcliffe are doing us a bit of a favour, aren't they? Where's the Macclesfield result? I can't see it. I don't know if it was on there. Promises are meant to be broken. True. 0-0 at half-time anyway. We're not doing our business at this stage. He's taken off Sadibi and Bishop. He's put Hendrick right wing again. And Tyler Winters is on as a wide target forward. A wide target. What's going on there? He's really changing the roles up in this game. Look at that. Matarat, yeah, Lameka injury isn't great for us. We've had no real highlights either. Let me just pause and check for a second. Alfreton are winning, which means this will go closer in a second. Oh, no, is that as close as it's going to go? Macclesfield must be winning because it's 6 points. But I can't see their result on here. Maybe if I go off this and go back on it, it will pop back up. Am I just missing it or are they just not on there? I don't think it's showing them. Either way, we're not doing our job, so it doesn't matter at this stage. Speaking of promises, anyone know how shirt numbers work in Italy? I promised the number 27 shirt, not expecting it to be a problem as it currently belongs to a youth prospect out on loan. But I can't take his number away. I'm in pre-season. There might come a time where you get wait for the news item to say about shirt numbers and then you should be able to take it off him. Unless you've gone past that point, basically. I thought Macclesfield were playing today, but maybe they're just not playing. Sometimes the later scores misses off a couple of games, or they're just playing not on the same day. But I thought they were playing today because I thought I saw it before. Or maybe they've already played. Hendrick 1-0. Trust in Juan Mata, by the way. He's put Jeff Hendrick right wing, and he's just scored the opener. If we lose, Mata has a lot of explaining to do. How dare he sub Frankie off? I mean, this is why. Damani Mella down the left into Tyler Winters, who gets an assist, by the way. Wow. Trust in Mata. Mata makes the right call again. Although chance here for Stourbridge. There's a break on here. Winters into Damani Mella, who this defender is not going anywhere near him. Can Mella make it 2-0? Good save, keeper. We are top of the league. Can we talk about Hendrick? How Hendrick is absolutely insane. Yeah. Hendrick is our Hendrick. On the right wing. He's been so good this year. We aren't in any cup finals. Yeah, that's true. But I think... Yeah, that's true. Is that matter out? I'm not sure that we can argue that just because he's not in any cup finals. Is he the iconic Jay Hendricks? He is, yes. He's the most iconic Jay It's not even spelt the same, but yes. I see what you're doing. Josh McEachran. Tyler Winters. He's actually been quite good, hasn't he, Winters, in this game? Jeff Hendrick, yes. If I search Hendrick, am I save Jeff? Yeah, I've had that. I think I did that on Stream Ollie as well. Searching for Hendrick. and you find Jeff Hendrick first. O'Kane into Mella. Into McEachran. This is good football. Spread wide to Ishmael. Ishmael into Tyler Winters. Back to Ishmael. Back post header from Jeff Hendrick coming. It's gone in. Did that hit the keeper and then hit McEachran and go in? Whatever. It's 2-0. I didn't watch it again. It is now an 8-point lead at the top then, with 3 games to go. 9 points up for grabs and we lead by 8. We are a draw because of the goal difference. A draw in the next game away from winning this league. Next game, we should have won the title. You'll do well to see a better goal than that. Is that what it just said? Very interesting approach from the game there. Okay, man spotted at Broadhurst Park again. We must be close to getting this done. I don't know, actually, if Macclesfield played on that day, but I guess it doesn't matter. Lemecca's out for 4 to 5 weeks. He's not going to get his 30 goals. He's going to get 5. Have Hereford been relegated into purgatory? Yeah, I think they did get relegated. Yeah, they got relegated a while ago. 22 points. That's them. You can't see it, but underneath here, that's them. Tadji, what's that say? Tadija, sorry. Thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate it, buddy. Sorry, I missed it just at the time. Okay. We've got a game against Scarborough Barbara in 5 days. I guess we just got to that and play it. Some big goal scorers in the league. Yeah, we're not even top goal scorers, are we? In the league, look. Ryan Taylor has got 42 goals for Alfreton. Should we be trying to sign him next year? He's retiring. He's 37 and scored 42 in 43. Are we being serious right now? 42 goals in 40. He's got 44 in 41 starts. And he's like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, we've done 2 streams. We've done a whole season. It's wild, isn't it? 35 for Dan Creaney as well. He got 9 in 44 of the year before. What is that career? Because that, like, 34 in 39, 9 in 44, 35 in 43. Look at that. Cargbo as well. Only 24. Actually going on free. 6'6". Should I sign this guy? He's not very quick, but he has got 34 goals this season. He's 6'6". Should we make a very early signing for next year? And try and sign this guy on a free. Although, actually, I don't want to pay a fee for him. I don't want to pay the fee, but instead, let's scout him. I can't scout him because I haven't got any money. Let's add him to a shortlist. Hamzad Kargbo. Is he a legend of Callum's? Is he? Interesting. He's the GOAT. He's going to be slow, but can he do it in the National League proper is the question, isn't it? Mark Cooper is under considerable pressure to keep his job at Yeovil. Why would they ask Watching Man what his opinion is on this, by the way? He actually really likes Mark Cooper, though. He says he's going to turn it around. He's an excellent manager. Okay. Game in 4 days. Let's go to the game. I think Zealand had him at Taunton as well, did he? It makes sense. He's massive. So, it makes sense. Big men gaming. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Classic non-league signing. I don't think I've ever signed him in non-league. I do recognise the name, so probably, but yeah. Is there a way to see who the Manchester clubs are releasing? You can, yeah. If we go on them on like the 1st of July, we can just see who they've released and then try and sign them. Imagine if the DOF didn't give himself a 10k bonus. Maybe we'd be able to afford some scouting. That holiday in the Maldives was very much deserved. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, we've got Joe Allen is also on the coaching staff. Yep. Yeah. What a profile pic on Andy Wing. I didn't see the profile pic for Andy Wing or Andy Winge. Let's have a look. I need to ask, if a player wants to leave without a reason, how can I get him to renew? You can't really. Is it the did he say he's going to consider his options, Mohammed? Because if you do, sometimes it's just the only thing you can do is basically wait until the end. Yeah, Joe Allen is assistant. Joe Allen's assistant to the assistant, isn't he? What was his name? Andy Wing. Oh, he looks lovely. He just looks lovely and happy, does Andy Wynn. Right. We've got youth contracts being signed. Dermot William... Why has he put his middle name in there? Dermot Mee is in the team of the week. Jordan Roster should be captain, apparently, according to One Matter. I disagree. Can I sign Sadibi yet? Are you interested yet? He signed a new contract. I think he signed a new contract at Stoke. Till 2026. He has. We're not going to get Sadibi back then. Should I try and loan him again? They want to test him in another environment. I might need to do an optional fee that's a bit silly. They've said yes. We might be able to get... Obviously, we're not going to exercise the optional fee, but we might be able to get Sadibi back for next year, and I feel like we should. O'Kane's now happy as well. That's good. Oops. He's talking up Farrell Brown, apparently. One Matter in the press. Andy Wing looks like he's right. Yeah, he likes 4-4-2, definitely. Carl Hudlin is a must-have. I mean, we've already got the song, haven't we? The tick over's end of June, and like mid to end of June is the tick over usually. Why would Guy want to leave Barca? He's vice captain and starts every game. I don't know, Mohammed. It's just one of those things. They do that on Football Manager, don't they? Fulham, Christ. What's the Fulham news? What's up? What's the Fulham news? In the game? I didn't see what happened. What did they do? Look at the championship table. Are they in the championship? The quickest way to get to the championship is usually to look at the Premier League and do that. 102 points, promoted with 5 games to play. Fair enough. Yeah, good season. Okay. Are you watching the Liverpool game today? I will be, yes, Chris. Is it 3 o'clock? I actually don't know. It's on ITV, which is a bit... I don't know how I feel about that. I know they had the rights to it before, but I'm pretty sure before Jota passed away, that game would not have been on ITV1. It would have been on ITV4. And now they've stuck it on ITV1, haven't they? I don't love that. Paul, I've already given my thoughts on that at the start of the stream. I'm sort of all like... I think it's much ado about very little, to be honest. But yeah. I think it's on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's on... I think well, to be fair, Liverpool put all of the pre-seasons usually on LFC TV, don't they? But yeah, weird one. Okay, we've got a game against Scarborough. We can win the league in this one. So let's go to Watching Man and have him attend. And then let's go to our boy and get him to go on holiday back to the Maldives for a day and continue. Are we going to win the Vanarama National League North in our first season? And when I say are we, I mean is One Matter going to. There's the Scarborough team with Julian Dix as the manager. There's a couple of players we looked at, actually. That Farrell Brown and Sam Laval at the back. Bishop starts right wing. Jordan Ibe starts left wing. No Lameka injured at this point. Trip to the beach for the trophy celebrations. Exactly. Racking up those air miles. Basically free each time now. Got so many air miles. Terrible for the environment. Talk about blowing the budget on flights. Yeah, exactly. Well, Fulham is my local along with Sheffield United, but supporting them is a harrowing experience. I mainly focus on Fulham. Fair enough. Right. Corner to us. We're in white. Yeah, I got it, Desmond. Don't worry. Larry Maguire. 1-0. The champions in waiting have scored again through Larry Maguire. DF's going to be severely jet lagged. Yeah, he loves a holiday. What can I say, all right? Go on, Larry. McEachran corner. Larry Maguire, big header. 1-0. Boom. It goes to show, by the way. I know that, like, defenders score lots of goals. There are no set pieces loaded in here. I didn't do the set pieces. We've got a preset 4-3-3 with no instructions on. And Larry Maguire now has got himself, like, we've seen him score 2 in 2, right? Love it. I think he scored 2 in a game before as well, didn't he? Clayts swimming to the Maldives from the English coast every day his club plays. Yeah. I think, 10-hour flight? Fair. Right. What are the other results? It gives us a 10-point lead with 2 games to go because Hereford are losing. Macclesfield are drawing and Alfreton are drawing as well. We'll keep it there. Macclesfield are leading, but it's not going to matter. If we win our game, we are champions, aren't we? Do you stay at a different hotel each trip? I just like to try them all out, really. I'm a bit like Partridge. They know me. I take my own plate to the hotel buffet. Jeff Hendrick, 16th goal of the season. Look at that. 16th goal of the season for Jeff Hendrick. He doesn't have time to actually leave the airport. Yeah. I spent most of my time in the lounge at the airport because I might as well just stay until the next time I go back there. A lovely little, no backlift, smashes it, 2-0. Ridiculous. True Hendrick style, yeah. Okay, so 2-0. Will we get to see? That's a great name. John Ander Villar Robinson. You're right. I believe in Jeff Hendrick. Yep. Jeff. Could be a goal back. No, good save from Dermot Mee. Not even sure it was a save. It's gone over. We're winning the league, everyone. We're winning the bloody league, lads. I actually don't know how much money we're going to have now for the league above. I think because we had no players and we had all the budget to go and sign other people, I think this season's been quite easy, but next season it genuinely might be a bit harder. And obviously we're going up a league, so it's going to be a bit harder anyway. Could be fun. Could be good. And I don't know if I gave many of these players... How many years did I give Jeff Hendrick, for example? He's got another year after this. If only the club had another 10,000 to spare. Well, they haven't, all right? They haven't. It's been spent. The money's gone. It was a lovely time in the Maldives. I think today's the first time I've ever wanted England to not top their group. How does that change who they've got in the next round? I assume that's why. Win the league as we probably should, possibly by more than we have, but credit to Mata. Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely season. He might get the 100 points. Second gear gets Sweden. Who does top get? Top group we get won the same bracket as Germany and Spain. Interesting. Sal Mata sold to the devil for the money. He might get recruited. That is a thing that we haven't considered here. If we make him a really good manager with a really big rep, another team could appoint him as manager, and if he goes, he goes. We'd have to find somebody else. That actually happened in one of the DOF saves. I think it was Idager Johnson, actually. Refused to sign a new contract, and so he left, and we had to find a new manager. I actually need to check what Mata's contract is, because we might need to give him another one. Are we going to see a trophy lift here? There's 3 to play. Bishop's on the pitch. McEachran's still on the pitch. It's going to be McEachran to lift it. We are going to see a trophy lift. FC United of Manchester win the Vanarama National League North. First season. Up the Comers. Well done, lads. We've given ourselves... That's a terrible thing to happen. Get off my screen. No, I want to see them lift the trophy. Why would you do that? You're ruining my moment. Football manager. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Just shouted it enough and it's gone away again. The aliens arrived, but that can't take it away. Where does that even fall from? But beautiful scenes as FC United win the league. And we're going up. Bloody hell. Don't you know? Pump it up. The Comers are going up. Or something. Right. Thank you, Zeus, for that. Yeah, giving you a siege. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, fair enough. Right. Lovely confetti. We're going to see a little... Look at that lovely, lovely trophy. Right. Thank you for the resub, Otto. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, maybe you did, Carl. I think you might be right. A snowy trophy lift. It did kind of look like snow, didn't it? That's a lot of confetti cannons for the National League North. Really going for it. That's where the budget's gone on that. Right, we've got 2 games to go, which we don't need to play, do we? Man spotted at Flamingo Land Stadium. What we can kind of do at this stage is think about the future, really. Try and get ourselves as close. We've just been interesting. We've won the league, look. Give you, well done. We've actually just gone professional. So the board have also increased the amount of staff we're able to hire. That's fun. I watched DOF Part 1 and today hit Part 2. Look, there you go, B35. You're doing it perfectly. We've gone professional. What is our budget going to be? It is... 45k per week and a transfer budget of 18k. That is 12k per week to spend on wages. That's not that bad, actually. If you consider that's what, 6 players on 2k a week. If we keep most of our players, I don't know who's expiring. We should probably look at this. Josh Harrop, Jordan Ibe will both leave unless we give them something. Kevin Stewart, Redmond Evans, and Sol Sidibe, who I've asked to continue to sign again. Otherwise, actually, everybody does have another year at least. We're in a pretty good spot, actually. That's better than I thought. New contract for Mata. Is this, that's a question to you guys. Does this earn Juan Mata a new contract? He's got a year left after this. Winning the league, does that mean he deserves a new contract? I would like you to tell me yes or no. And do you know what? Yes, trust the process. If someone could do a poll, that'd be great. I'm still semi-pro on my save, but just promoted to the Van Romer League, and my weekly budget was set at 19k per week. Okay, not too different then. Surely earns him a coaching badge. You'd hope so. Lead says no. Reward him after seeing how he does next season. He earned, I think he did earn it. He's won the league. I think we give him a new contract. I think at least, like, we don't want him to be able to run his contract down next year. Like, we could still get rid of him, but I think giving him an extra year, I think makes sense. Even if we try and do it till 2027, I think we do. 2027, 2 year. So a 1 year extension. Give him a little pay boost. What's he on now? He's on £900 a week now. So give him 1.5, same as Frankie Bishop, I reckon. Give him a new contract on less money. I don't think that's fair. We're being serious here. He's got a 30. We need to get rid of that then, don't we? Otherwise, that's just going to go up anyway. What about that, lad? That actually, what's the... I wonder if he had a promotion pay rise anyway. Because it may actually be that we've kept his money down. If he had 30% on 900 anyway, it would have gone close to this. Well, 1,200. So we kind of really not giving him a massive deal there. Give him a 10k bonus. Do you know what? Can't afford that. That's pushing it a bit much, isn't it? We've spent the 10k. Okay, I went to the Maldives, all right? Okay, we can also... Let's just check. Is anybody leaving at the end of this year? No, we've all got another year. So Joe Allen's got another year as well. That's good. I'd love to see if I could give you I can't even ask for a coaching course for him. Interesting. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm super hungry. All good, Erin. Enjoy that food. Go and get yourself some food. That is fine. Lusala does well. Thanks for the stream. You are welcome. Every Sunday we're doing a stream like this. Next Sunday is probably going to be a transfer stream, and we'll do the transfer and we'll do it. We might even be able to get through the entire window and then go up to January or something, but I'm going to try and end the streams at like a point where it makes sense to start it next time, because what I can do now is in between streams I can do a bit of scouting, perhaps get us up to the tick over point and then do that for next time. I think in terms of a vote, new kits for next season as a Vanarama National League team makes sense. Maybe some other things too. But in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. If somebody could do me... In fact, I'm going to make a link right now to make sure it works correctly. If you're not in the Discord, click the copy button there. Join the Discord, because that's where any updates for the stream go. In the chat on Discord... There is a link there on YouTube. If you're not in the Discord, join it, because that's where any updates over the course of the week go. And then there's some links in the Twitch chat as well. We've turned professional. Yeah, we need a new chat, a new kit, because we've gone professional as well. If he fails next season, at least he can be let out of the club and not get sacked. True, Mallow, but I think then he'd only have a year left anyway, wouldn't he? After next year. So I think that's okay. Before we finish things up today, can I just ask YouTube chat, please, can you like the stream? It really, really does actually help. We're on 132. I actually reckon with a big push now, you can get that to 200 likes. It helps to move the video once it goes from a stream to a video. It puts it into the algorithm much more. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Kit must have Frankie Bishop's head plastered on it. Not sure about that. Is there anything in the game that I need to be doing now before we finish things up? This feels like a pretty good point to do that. Let's press continue and see if there's anything else comes out of it. Crown champions, beautiful. We can finish the season, of course, with the last couple of games. In fact, let's go on holiday until the 19th. And then we'll come back for the end of the season to see how we do. And then And then, yeah, I reckon there's any other order of business, let me know. But I think that'll be a good, decent place to finish things off. Yeah, we'll go and see the season recap. Yeah, we can go and do that for sure. Like number 133. Thank you. Praise the Bishop. Spineless Energy sponsor next season. Who is our sponsor? Maybe it is a Spineless Energy. Little sponsor, maybe. We will see. Yeah, let's do season recap. Good shout. Good shout. So that is after this point here, isn't it? How much money did the league give you for winning? Actually, not sure. Actually, not sure about that. Right, we're on the 19th. Here we go. Let's go through our news articles. Sidibe loan. Well, Sidibe's back for another year. That's cool. We will be keeping Sidibe. I don't know if he's good enough, but if he becomes a backup, that also works, doesn't it? He's here again next year, which is cool. Oops. I've hidden some things there instead of going through them. What else? What other news did we get in here? We got... Dermot Mee got an injury, but that's okay. I think Matta signed his contract, by the way. Okay, we can go and get an extra coaching member. That's good. Spineless Energy drink sponsor will be funny. I think we should do that, shouldn't we? Nice and subtle, but I'll make some kits, and then in the Discord there will be a vote for you to vote what our kits will be for next season. I reckon, and then we'll do some other votes and things too, as you guys being the owners. So yeah, Matta has signed his contract, I think. McEachran's ligaments have gone again. His pectoral muscles, interesting. Those curly whirly ligaments. Matta is actually, wouldn't curly whirlies be quite good as ligaments, unless they're really cold and then they snap? But if they're warm, they're quite stretchy. I suppose it's quite good. Got quite a, maybe, yeah. Quite a good analogy for a ligament, actually, that, isn't it? Classic of M. Let's just press spacebar one more time. Yeah, basically, yeah. Right, Matta has signed the new contract. Congratulations, Juan. You've earned it. Well done. I didn't see how we've done in our games, have I? We drew 0-0 against this team. Rushall, is it? Yeah, Rushall Olympic. And then what do we do in the other game? We beat Darlington. Sol Sidibe scored the winner to celebrate his extended loan. Look, they're also chocolates, probably not, mate. Also true. Yeah, good point. Frankie Bishop did buy his car, go to prom and resemble a D'Agostini posse since signing his contract. Yep, that's true. Also, maybe there's a vote on Frankie Bishop's new haircut for next time. Because what do we say? Do you reckon he's actually, how did he finish the season? He actually, look at that for a season. 10 goals, 7 assists, 5 player of the matches, average rating 7.06. Levi Lemecca, who I challenged to get 30 goals, got 5. Top goal scorer in our team was Terence Carter, 24 goals. He is here for next year, but is wanted by Chesterfield. Interesting. He's the type to go blonde for winning the league. Someone else is meant to be going blonde. Don't know who you're talking about. He goes Neymar Mohawk style, maybe. Mohawk. A couple of people did say Mohawk there. Interesting. Maybe that's a thing. Every stream, Frankie Bishop has a new haircut. I like that as an idea. All right, let's get that end of season review if we can. Yeah, like Beckham in the 90s, exactly. Like big curtains next. Where is Harry Potter? Don't know what you're talking about. What? I don't know. They're welcome in. All right, we have got Club Vision. We will accept that. Avoid relegation for next year is fun. Accept that. Squad dynamics. Team leader is Jeff Hendrick. Influential Carter, Maguire, McEachran, Rossiter. Interesting. End of season meeting. I'm going to just go and say nothing. Nothing to say, but they all love that apparently. New season report. End of season break. Do we get our season review or did I miss it? I don't know if I missed it or not. There is a place to find it somewhere else, isn't there? How many goals did Ryan Taylor finish with? That's a great question. Let's have a look. Ryan Taylor finished with 43 in 46. He's let himself down there a bit at the end. Negative. I don't think he scored again, did he? Usually comes up when you continue automatically. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I holiday past it is the only thing. Semi-final, never mind. What was that? Watford just beat Spurs in the FA. Oh, yeah, it's the FA Cup semi-final. Oh, look. We've had our facilities downgraded, but also our youth category has gone up. Let's request more. They're going to say no, but let's request it. Put spineless on it. There's more than every season combined, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a bad. Is that actually true? He got more this season than he ever got in any other season combined. He got 124 in total, but he got 43 of them this year. So close, but not quite. Pretty close to it. That 12 really helped. And 13 the year before. Not far off it, yeah. Finances, by the way, we're in the mud a little bit, but that will go up once we get some prize money. I don't think we've had the prize money yet. We'll see at the start of next season. They've given us a little bit of a budget, so we'll see. Imagine Clayts finding a wonder kid from the Maldives. Oh, imagine that. Is there? Who is the best player from the Maldives? I love the narrative around that. Maldives key player. I might apply to be manager of the Maldives at some point. Top player is on a free. Ali Ashfaq. He's 40 years old. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. He's not necessarily a wonder kid at 40, but he's got 54 goals in 98 caps for them. He's quite scary. That's quite an aggressive beard, to be honest. Who was the other player? Ibrahim Syed Ismail, 16 years old. Right. Other end of the scale, but we'll give them both a trial. That beard is nuts, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, we'll have a look. Right. Right, they both said no. They don't want to come to FC United on trial. Fair enough. You've literally not got a team. He doesn't want to join us. You're literally jobless. Your last game, you've been playing in the Maldives for Super United. Police FA. He doesn't want... They've said no to us. He also lives in the Maldives. Why would he want to go to Manchester for a year? That's a really good point. A really, really strong point. Well made. Yeah, good point. 16-year-old was scared that you approached him at the beach. That would also... That's fair enough. Yeah. Right. So I want to see our season... I don't vote... Well, do you know what? I'll only vote in this if Frankie Bishop has a chance of winning it. He's not. I'm going to have to vote for Ryan Taylor. Ryan Taylor is my GOAT. I'm voting for him. Yeah, leaving the Maldives for Manchester. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, do you know what? You've raised good points there, chat. Fair enough. Right, there is a way that I can get my season preview. Season review, I'm pretty sure. But I think I've missed it. Unless it's in my news items here. It's not. That goes back to... I suppose we're only in April, so maybe I haven't missed it. Go on manager. Is it there? I'm sure there is a way, right? Go on. I'm on manager. Job history, press conferences, early. It might be in early May. Maybe I haven't missed it. We're still quite early in the season. Let's continue. I just want to finish up with it, really. It might just be in May. Yeah, I think you're right. To be fair, the playoffs haven't been played, have they? It could be that. Yeah, here's the playoffs. Look. Playoff first round. It'll be after this. Day before tick over. I don't think it is. I think it's right as the season finishes. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really pay much attention to it usually. But yeah, the playoffs not being done means that we probably won't get it yet. Manager timeline. Does it show you on the timeline? Maybe. Oh, look. That was a high-pitched voice. Our general manager just provided a cash injection. There you go. Now our money's looking a bit better. They've just given us 700k. Thank you, Dan. Chat, can we say a very quick thank you, Dan? The day the players go on holiday. I think they've gone on holiday. They're all on holiday already, look. New scouting budget as well. That is actually true. We've got 52k for a scouting budget. I won't use it yet, but we can have a look at that, can't we? Quick thank you, Dan. Wanker. Thank you very much, buddy. Great name. Thank you, Dan. Wham bam. Thank you, Dan. Right. Maybe we'll just never get it. I'm going to spend that, yeah. Spend quite a lot of that going to the Maldives and back, though. Can't believe both Maldives players said no to us. Rude. Rude is what that is. Okay. Mata. Oh, another manager of the month. Surely he gets manager of the year. Juan Mata here. Surely. He is won manager of the month. 1, 2, 3 times. Is that it? Julian Dix won it once. 3 times isn't bad. And I think he got second there. And second there. Surely. Surely he does. Dan waited for all the staff to leave so he could bring in 2 duffel bags of money to launder next year. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Right. Scouting's finished on these guys. Recruitment focus update. Was that Ange at Brentford, by the way? Brentford manager, Ange Postecoglou. Sign Harry Maguire next, please, Dan. Yeah, we'll have both Maguires at the back. Fine. Kat Malcolm is now our fitness coach. We've signed... Who's made that signing? Did Juan do that himself? Fair enough. Clayts, can I get a pay rise? Why is there a real Jeff Hendrick? He's not even spelled his name right. Who has made an account called The Real Jeff Hendricks and spelled his name wrong? His name's not... It's Hendrick. You can't be calling yourself the real one if you've written his name as Hendricks, unless that's what he calls himself to his mates. That's hilarious. Right, there he is, look. Who's better, Hendrick or Jeff Hendrick? That's the real question. Right, that's the end of the playoffs. Oh, there's an... Look, Rochdale are trying to sign Cargbo. I don't think we can afford that. So I don't think we're going to sign him. Are you winning some? We are. We've got promoted. Although we're not getting a season review. So there we go. Ange got hired by Man City in the summer of 2024 in my saving. Has been dominating every competition. That's wild. All right. Record low number of wins. All right. Take away all of the positivity there. Only got 30 wins. Sorry. 6 losses is a new low, though. That's good. Record low point. What's this? Why would you frame it like this? Record... United's total of 100 points is a record low. Paul, can I sack the press officer? Reframe it. Reframe it. Taylor got player of the season. That is deserved as well. He's going straight on my staff. Can I get him on my staff? Manager of the year shortlist, Juan Mata or David McNabb. If David McNabb wins this, that is an absolute joke. I'm not going to vote for him. Let's vote for the worst one. Win percentage of Julian Dix. No. Craig Parry gets my vote if I can't vote for Juan Mata. Tactical voting. We won't go to that. Okay, we will go to this. Sure. What do you want? Sure. Move on. Perfect. Or as your press manager would put it, Taylor got least worst player of the year. That's actually true. That is actually how he did. Oh, can we stop doing... Right. Juan Mata keeps upsetting them and then I keep going back on him and putting him back up. Right, we've got these evaluated. Fine, sign them anyway. We've only now been given this for this, look. All right, chat. I think I'm going to call it there. We don't need... The season review doesn't matter because it's apparently never arriving. The season review is this. We won the league with 100 points, 8 points clear as second. Our top goal scorer was Terence Carter with 24. Then Jeff Hendrick was one of our best players. Average rating-wise, it was Emeki Obi, but he didn't play any games. Terence Carter, Lasala, Hendrick. Frankie Bishop got 10 goals as well as 10 assists. Brilliant from him. He's got a contract until 2027. We've pissed the league. Sorry, everybody, for swearing and saying that. But don't you know, pump it up. The comers are going up. I'll see you next time for a transfer window stream where we become actually very active in our role again whilst we do some transfers. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Loads of you tuning in again. I'll see you next Sunday at the same time, 10 a.m, where... we'll do this all over again because it's fun and it's going to be good. All right. In between, make sure you're in the Discord because in the Discord is where any updates will be. If you haven't liked the stream on YouTube, like the stream on YouTube. Have a lovely rest of your Sundays. Love you guys to bits. You make this very fun. You make my life a lovely time to be alive. Thank you all. Catch you next time. Love you. Say bye and say thank you, Dan. Bye, everyone. Bye. Love you. Bye. That was fun. Laters.